Have invite started or no?
1 minute.
Just in time. I just finished BWL on my main.
How'd it go?
We killed Nefarious in one try. We killed Chromagus in two tries. The biggest trouble was Suppression Room. Um, because we kept pulling the whelps on top when we AoE. Basically, we died 5 times in Suppression Room.
Alright, man. I think it's go time.
What the fuck?
Go time, boy.
Someone's moving people. I got moved. Someone else got moved. We're just getting dragged to random channels.
How dare you?
What is that?
Do you want me to start the group time?
No, I got it.
Okay.
I'm logging in. I will need help inviting, so some officers.
I can help invite when you invite me.
Also, my alt's carrying most of my fire resistance and shadow, so if you guys need them.
I need assist and master looter, please.
If you forgot to get your holy water out of your bank, do it now.
That's the wrong molly.
Oh, well, get on the right one.
I am on the right one.
Can I ask a big favor? I have some shadow protection potions on my main. Can anyone help me just trade them back to my mage right now? Ziggs?
Yeah, come to the flight path.
Tom Ganks can do it if you're at your mailbox, whichever's easier.
Mailbox man.
Yeah, I'm standing in the fire in the cauldron next to the mailbox.
Who was it again?
Tom Gay.
Tom gang.
I'm the young pope.
Who's your main?
Big PP mage. Right here.
I don't have an Oni cloak for you.
Ah, dang. Gotta buy one then.
If
Just
you still need an Oni cloak, press 1 in Guild.
Frost, I sent GYS 7 scales earlier. If you need to use more.
It's fine. Oh my god. Okay, I have I have four left. So you guys should be good. Open Trader Scott.
Definitely give one to Craner. He's one of our only fear wards.
Oh, I have enough for everybody. But you need to open Trader Scott Frost.
Alright, we're flying in 3 minutes, guys. Make sure you have everything you need.
Who's the gentleman again?
Scott Frost.
Ducky, what is the name of the threat add-on that you have?
CT2. Classic Threat 2.
I think it's Threat Classic 2.
Yeah, it might be Threat Classic.
Alright, I want everybody to get this add-on. It's very important for like fail. We need to be on the aggro table. We don't need to be on different add-ons. So if you don't have that add-on, I need you to download it now.
What's it called? Oh, okay.
Can anyone make the greater fire? Silver and Tits isn't here.
Cinder can.
Alright, Cinder.
If you're going to ask people to get stuff, make sure you guys provide flasks. Files for the.
Scott, do you have all the
Oh
flasks
shit.
and stuff?
I don't have enough because the last one's mine.
Scott Frost.
Baron,
My
go
tank
buy one.
come to Maliak.
I know you sent them to me, but there's a lot more that goes into them because the tailoring one, there's a tailoring one that's made before.
No, I know that. Do we not have some of those lying around?
Real?
Hey Scott, have we given out the belts yet?
No.
Okay.
Does anyone else need fire resist or shadows? Because my alt cannot make it to.
Real, are you in here?
We
Can't
have all
hear
the
you if you're talking.
Molly, do you need me to hold them? Like, I mean, I can hold like a stack or two probably, because I'm gonna go through some arrows pretty quickly. just in case, or no?
Yeah, if you want. I also have some major rage potions.
Are they on? They're on
They're
your
on my.
though?
Yeah, they're on my.
Can Pierce get raid assist?
Yes. Looks like we're missing one of the paladins that's on that list.
No, we have all 4.
No, we're
no, I see it
missing
now.
one hunter and MJ.
Who is the hunter?
Hunter?
What is
Hunter.
brother?
Hunter education.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to start doing groups. Sit tight here for a second, and then we'll take off. We're a little bit behind, but we always get there with like 4 or 5 minutes to spare, so just give me a second. Officers, if you can help me with this, if you're not busy, using Ducky's add-on, groups 1 and 2 are 1, groups 3 and 4 are 2, groups 4 and 5 are 3, groups 6 and 7 are 4. How it makes sense. Start putting people where they belong. I'm going to start at the bottom with 4, work my way up.
How are you?
Oh my god. Thank you.
The only real important part is making sure a priest is in the group with the melee DPS, not the Catholic, in their respective sides.
See you soon.
Alright, I'm going to do a timer. We're flying to Thorium Point in 20 seconds.
Cinder, do you want to explain me what this is?
5. You combine
4,
them.
3,
And when you combine them the
2,
second time, you get the buff.
1.
Okay, nobody can click on the
Don't
fucking.
stack on them, guys.
Right move.
It'll all work out eventually.
Everybody needs to be looking at their groups 1, 2, 3, and 4, and make sure you're in the appropriate one. Again, I'm going to go over it. Groups 1 and 2 are connected to 1. Groups 2 and 3 and 4 are 2. Groups 5 and 6 are 3, and 7 and 8 are 4. Give us like 2 more minutes, and then you can start making corrections if they're not in the right place.
And this is to align with.
Yes.
I've got no big space.
Okay.
Ooh, I forgot to do the 10% DK.
Oh, you can do it right now.
After I awarded the 100 points. You're right.
I mean, you can do it now and then do another time.
Alright, guys, we're not going over there yet.
Yeah, stay put. You guys should still be at Thorium Point.
I got a slow mount, so if people move, I gotta go.
Make sure warriors are in front when we go in here, just in case we have some issues. And don't be stacked in case people are using CCs.
60%ers, go ahead. We'll catch up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't really have any officers helping me out with these groups. I'm doing groups 5 and 6 right now, which is attached to 3. If I can get some people to jump in and do 2 and 4, or 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, that'd be helpful.
What do you want me to do?
Don't worry about it.
Now, did you ever hear from Gnome?
I have not heard from Gnome, no.
He said he probably wasn't going to be able to make. I think it was today or tomorrow or something.
Do we want soul stones on the tanks or healers? What are y'all thoughts?
I would rather have soul stones on the tanks because they're most likely to die first in the setup. So with this game, most of the time we have a tank go down before healer when we're not doing Onyxia. And everybody should be in the right positions here to where we're not losing healers early. We did some discussion on this fight about whether or not we would change the strat slightly. We're not going to change the strat to this week. We're going to do it the way it's listed on Discord. Kill these ads quickly and zone in. Once you zone in, stay put. Wait for us to get the groups assigned, and then I'll do a quick rundown and we'll do the poll. You guys excited or what?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been waiting for this moment for months. Who's not attuned?
You have to be attuned. Oh.
It's like so many people were in front of the orb. I couldn't click on it. I was freaking out.
Don't go inside the gate. You can without pulling, obviously, but just chill. Just stay back here for a second.
If you don't have a Hellstone, open trade with any Warlock.
Range DPS, can you open trade with Scott Frost? Not all range, I'm sorry. Caster. Besides Coast.
Is that caster DPS?
Yes. Ooh. Do not use this until we get on to the second boss. I will tell you.
Alright.
Officers, you're like absolutely worthless right now. I just wanted to throw that out there before we get started.
Hey.
Hay's for horses.
This is literally going to take me 10 more minutes to do this one at a time.
Yeah, what groups? Sorry, what other group?
I'm going to say it one more time. Groups 1 and 2 are 1. Groups 3 and 4 are 2. Groups 5 and 6 are 3. And groups 7 and 8 are 4. I've done 7 and 8, but we've got some extra people assigned to that, so we'll need to flow them in somewhere else. I'm working on 1 and 2 right now.
Okay, I will take 2 and 2. I will take, sorry, 3 and 4.
4 is.
I need assist.
Alright, you have assist. Nagy, free to play. Keithstone, Cinder, McHale, and Bumble are all in group 1 and 2. Nagy, free to play. Keithstone.
Why are they?
Can anyone hear me?
Okay. Yeah, we hear you.
Yep.
Oh, we have no hunter today.
If you don't have a Healthstone, please open trade with a Warlock. If you've never used a Healthstone before, please bind it to something.
Tom, you never gave him the core leather for the belts?
No, I was never asked to give any core leather out.
Yeah, you definitely. How much do you need, real?
If you port me
I
to
think it's like 12 per belt.
So group 2 is our short, yes?
open a port somewhere in the back to Ironforge, and I'll go do that real quick.
Alright, we're gonna have to get summons out after this, guys.
Group 2 is missing someone. Just Hunter.
Yeah, you guys finish out these
Yep,
groups.
that's it.
I'm gonna grab these core load belts. Do we
So
need them
just
for the first boss or no?
I mean, it's not gonna hurt.
We probably don't need them.
But I'm
Might
saying,
as well
like,
grab them though.
They'll probably give every healer like plus 30 healing power.
so let me go ahead and talk about this real quick. I've been hearing through the grapevine that like decent guilds are struggling in Blackwing Lair. I think the only real reason we're going to struggle tonight is if we fail to listen. I'm not going to give perfect information, neither are the other officers, but there will be some times where we have a little bit of deliberation. We're trying to figure out what to do about certain things. We just need you guys to cooperate, like 100%, and that's going to be the key. There's a couple times in this raid, if we ask you to stack, we actually mean stack, like literally inside the person's image. You can't be messing around, and my concern is that we are never really good at that. So going forward, I'm concerned about healing tonight because we've had some good healers leave the guild recently. How many do you think we need of these leathers? Just run that
12 times 7, so.
You got 84.
I've got 140 on me right now. Will that do?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, that will do for
you're
sure.
gonna need 84, but.
Tom, are you in Ironforge?
Yes.
You have room to hold like 4.
Say it again.
You have room to hold 4 stacks. I kind of fucked up and didn't take any resistant.
2 stacks, not 4. Where are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome.
Tom is grabbing a leather right now. Do you need a summons? Or are you in here?
I'm out front now.
Okay. Come on in.
So as we go into BWL tonight, guys, like be aware that anything you can do to help healers out, consider we've got some new ones trying to get into the fray and figure out where they fit. And then I just honestly, I don't know where our healing is right now, but I'm concerned about it. And the only way to mitigate that is to play really proficiently. Don't be taking extra damage. Don't go for extra damage when you know it's going to get you killed. Just be smart.
Sigil, you'll be raid healing. Guncry, you'll be on tanks.
All right, I'm
Do
back.
not put HOTS on the raid, only on the tanks. Done.
Don't you dare put a hot on me when I have world buffs.
Molly, we're not going to worry about it. We're fine. Like it is.
Oh, I don't. No, I don't have any greater shadow or fire on me.
Yep, we're going to have to deal with it. It is what it is, man. I'm already back. We can't be waiting around. We got to go. We got buffs ticking what we need to get through these bosses.
Yeah, we've got enough. We'll be fine. We'll be able to give you some. Let's everyone get here. Keith, please log in.
I don't know why I went into freaking Ubers.
Brief explanation for this boss. We've gone over it 10 times. I'm just going to go over a little bit of the specific. Casters, while you're still hanging out in the middle, where you are in the little groups I have you in, that is your priority ad. After that's dead, you can help someone else. I don't care. Priority on ads we kill are mages first, legionnaires second, and dragonkin last. So casters first, melee second, Dragonkin last.
Actually, that's going to be a little bit different depending on the positioning. Dragonkin should be killed second, depending on what's up, but it's going to change. So just be aware of that. Mages need to go down first because they do crazy ton of damage and they go down really fast. I'm not convinced, Ducky, that people are looking at this group situation thing. It does. If you're
I'm
open
getting
Discord
some
right
whisper.
now, I want everybody in Discord right now to go to raid info. Scroll up to raid info under raid related channels. It's the first channel, and then scroll all the way to the bottom. You're going to see a white piece of paper. It's going to show you what groups we are in: 1, 2, 3, and 4. I've said this about 5 times already. Groups 1 and 2 are 1. Groups 2 and 3 are 2. I'm sorry. Groups 1 and 2 are 1. Groups 3 and 4 are 2. 5 and 6 are 3. 7 and 8 4. In the future, we'll probably A, B, C, D this to make it a little bit less confusing.
That would
All right,
really
keep going, Ducky.
No, that's it. Like, just add priority.
So real quick, what I want to do, everybody move into the room. Do not go up into the egg area. Tom Ganks, put a little marker on myself here. So I want groups 1 and 2 to stand right here. Groups 1 and 2 right here. Groups 3 and 4 right here. Groups 5 and 6 right here. Just following how good you guys are paying attention. 7 and 8 right here in this corner. Now let me make sure that lines up with what I want. So if we look at this room right now, it's obviously not square, right? It's like north is a diamond, right? So everybody look over to where the orb is, to your left, and then look over to where the boss is, to your right. If you look at your cursor, you're pointing at Razor Gore. You're pointing due northeast. I'm pinging where he is right now on the map. Can you guys see that? If I turn to my left and I aim at the egg, the channeling egg, that's the opposite end of the room. Okay? So where you're going to be standing as it relates to the numbers, I'm going to cover right now. Groups 1 and 2 are this corner. That's the north corner. And we should probably refer to it north, south, east, west from now on because that's what corresponds with the actual game instead of 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So I will do that now. Groups 1 and 2 is north. Group west, which is this right here, which is just here to our left, is group 3 and 4. All right, so let's position that real quick. Groups 1 and 2 right here on me. You're going to be going all the way across the room. Group 3 and 4 right here. You're going to be on the west side diamond. Group 5 and 6. I didn't look at that one. 5 and 6 is 3. And 3 is going to be this corner. So this is 5 and 6 right here on me. I'm hopping. And then 7 and 8 is this back corner, which is just here in this corner. So north is 1 and 2. What is this corner here? Let's do a blank. 1 and 2, 3 and 4.
So we're not lined up in the order of which corner, right?
You
It's
should be. Let
slightly
me
off
cover,
of the
let me
sheet.
cover one more time. I mean, I knew this was going to take a second. Just let me make. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. We just have to be in the right place with the right number of people. Groups 1 and 2. You're in the north. Okay. Let's do group 3 and 4 on this corner. I think we'll do counterclockwise. Is that what's set up right now? 5 and 6 over here.
Yep.
And then 7 and 8 here. Yeah. So, kind of like a swastika. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. Now, with that being said, guys, open up your raid frames right now. If you're melee and the tank in your group, you're going to have the sword and board. Is that covered tanks like Bumble or Mikhail? Do we know who's tanking in that group? 1 and 2.
We have tanks at all corners.
Everybody's
Molly
taking
will
care
be
of.
tanking. Yeah, Molly will be tanking that group.
Okay. You guys do know that the last person with the egg gets threat on Ret or Razor Gore, right?
That's why there's
Right.
a third healer when Molly leaves.
And then you guys are tanking Razor Gore right there, correct? Right where that egg is. Like I'm gonna stealth and walk over here. This is where we're taking Razor Gore, like on this corner over here.
That sounds good to
A
me.
little bit further in, raid. Everybody in the raid right now, break out of your groups really quickly and come stand right here.
LOS
This
on
is the line of
corner.
sight.
Okay.
This is the LOS corner right here. If you need to LOS for any reason, this is where you do it.
Got it.
We got to make sure that we're 15 to 20 yards away from Razor Gore when he comes out. That way you guys are out of range, so you're not getting fire blasted. That's pretty much it, man. Just melt the ads, kill a boss, play safe. Let's kill it. We got ads. We got buffs ticking down. We need to make this count. So don't do anything rash. Okay. Trust the people in your groups.
Oh, Tom, I'm in group 2 on the diagram, but I'm in group 3 right now.
That's fine. That's supposed to be that way.
Correct. That is
Say
correct.
I'm almost done with belts. I got one more I'm making.
Yeah, we're no longer aligned with the diagram, but stick with what.
Well, no,
Yeah,
he's
it
just
was
saying
you
like,
and we
the
described.
numbers he's with. So
Yeah,
real
so-
quick, I want you guys to open up the Discord drawing. Double, triple check that you are in the correct group. I'm going to say it one more time.
How you do that?
North is group 1 and 2. That's number 1.
That's wrong, right?
Where's that at? I'm missing that part. The drawing you're talking about.
It's in raid info.
Raid info. All right,
It
guys.
says group 1 is west. No.
Yes, that would be west.
Okay, so. Why are
So
we
we're
saying
going
group
with
one is
what
north?
Tom is saying.
Yes, what Tom
Okay,
said.
so we're going with Tom. Screw the diagram.
Yes,
Well, the
the
diagram's
diet.
right. It's just not tilted.
If anyone's confused
Okay,
about
gotcha.
where they're standing, speak up now, please.
Makes sense.
7 and 8 should be the only group that didn't change.
1 and 2 is over there, right?
Yeah,
Alright, I need
let's
everybody
have
to
1
stop
and
talking.
2 walk to
I need
the
everybody to
appropriate
stop talking.
corner.
I need everybody to stop talking. You're already failing at this miserably because you're not listening. All these questions that just got asked, I'm glad you asked them because that means we're not going to screw up. But I literally have covered all of this information. You just missed it. I'm going to cover it one more time. The only thing I want you to do right now is make sure you are in the appropriate raid frames to be in the appropriate corner of the room. Do not pay attention to the shape or the corner. I'm literally talking about what groups you are in. 1 and 2 is associated with number 1 on the chart. 3 and 4 is associated with number 2 on the chart. 5 and 6 is associated with 3. Those people are Baron, Lismac, Tom Ganks, True Shot, Big Dent, Scrum, Coz, Anelia, Zilds, all those people. And then the last group is 4, which is 7 and 8. I want you to make sure that you are in the appropriate groups, not in this placement. Because I want to make sure that when you go to the right corner, you are actually in with the right people. With that being said, if you are ranged, if you're a hunter, mage, warlock, healers, you're going to be basically in the center of the room, but taking care of your group first, so that you can quickly pinwheel 360 and take care of anybody else without having to run across the room. Does that make sense? You're going to be literally standing right in the middle of the room, but you're going to be aimed at your groups. You are 100% responsible for your group, so we cannot have any major breakdowns in this. Now, with that being said, we covered the fact that the room is shaped differently, and I covered this also before. North is groups 1 and 2. I'm pinging the map right now. Turn your body and your character to face that direction. 1 and 2, all the way across the room. 3 and 4, turn your body, face that direction. 3 and 4 right now, everybody. That's west. 5 and 6, you are on the east corner of the room. 7 and 8, you are on the south side of the room. If that's different than the way I said it the first time, then that's fine. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2 is north, 3 and 4 is west, 5 and 6 is east, 7 and 8 is south. Make sure you point that direction right now so you know which direction that is and you don't get lost. I'm going to do ready check for that information only. Yes, if you understand. That's really it. If you die in phase 2, it's kind of like dying to Shazra. You stood in there and you took too much damage and you didn't get out when you should have. It's that simple.
Healers click this.
Phase 2 melee, you need to be smart as to whether you want to use a fire protection potion or a free action potion. Free action potion is going to allow you not to get stunned, but it's probably smarter to use a fire potion. On any private server stuff, I always used fire protection potion to keep myself alive during phase 2. Alright, this is for the poll. What we're basically going to run up and we're going to zerg the guys by the egg, and then we're going to start the fight. Whoever is doing the egg, it's incredibly important that you run up and immediately grab the egg. Do not wait until we've killed the mobs to grab the egg. Your job is to immediately get on the egg. Who's that going to be?
Let's Scott first.
Healers, open up trade with me, please.
Scott, do you hear me?
Sorry. Yes.
You're literally going to teleport up there and get that egg as soon as possible. And we always used to stand on the bottom. I don't know if you guys have talked about where you're going to stand or not, but it's probably, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you what to do with that. I think you guys just need to figure it out. Buff up now, please. We have
Are all groups going? Are all groups going up to the orb?
Yes, everyone is zerging the orb right now because nothing is going to spawn until they're dead. The whole raid. So we're going to move south. Everybody move south real quick. Stand in this corner here. So we're just going to run up there and kill them, and then we're going to spread to your corners. This is why it's so important that you know where you're going. You literally cannot screw up what corner you're in, guys. North, west, east, south. If you're not sure, please tell me right now. I'd rather be upset that you don't pay attention than be mad because you wiped the raid. Everybody said they were ready, so.
But I know the position and
I
everything.
still have 2 belts to give out. Open trade with Scott. Hurry up.
Let's go.
Yeah, I was giving the belts out. I didn't hear the last end of everything before. I knew the locations and everything, though.
So, Real Baba Yaga, you're just going to be in this bottom corner where we're standing now, taking care of ads. After we zerg.
Even though I'm in group 2, I'm not going up to the top right.
You're not in group 2, man. You're in group 8.
I just noticed you just changed it. Okay, cool.
After we kill all the ads, if we kill them fast enough, healers will have time to drink all.
Can you go over where the healers are
Yeah,
standing again?
In the middle. In the middle of the room.
The very
Ranged
middle.
healers, ranged healers, warlocks, hunters, mages. You're standing in the middle of the room facing your corner. If you're in groups 1 and 2, you own the north corner. If you're in groups 3 and 4, you own the west corner. If you're in groups 5 and 6, you own the east corner. If you're in groups 7 and 8, you own the south corner. If I say it one more time, I'm literally going to explode into a million pieces. Are we ready?
Yeah, that was my bad. I didn't notice you moved.
We do need to one-shot this, guys. So you need to play like we've done this a million times, even if you feel like you haven't. Scott Frostus, you're ready. We're going to pull, and you got to be the first up there to
I'm
get
waiting
that
for
orb after
mana.
we attack.
I know.
You guys might want to like pre-pot a fire pot now. Like if you have a lesser fire protection potion, regulars, definitely pre-pot them. Do not use anything more than a 10-minute cooldown. Anything like recklessness, do not use it. If we do happen to kill it on the first attempt, which we will, do not go out of this room. Do not run into Vale's room. Stand in the center of the room and wait for us to pass out loot. No one moves ahead. If you do, you're going to screw the raid.
Okay.
Happy thought.
I will really scream if you move ahead, so don't do it.
Alright. Let's get our feet wet.
Good luck, everyone.
We're going to do a verbal countdown. Scott, you ready?
Yes.
So again, we're going to attack them. You're going to orb 5, 4, 3, 2, bail. Go. Melt them, melt them, melt them.
I got sheep.
Should be on the orb. Should be on the orb. Don't try to run across the room. Just get to the egg.
It broke. Somebody else needs to take it over. Take it over.
Tom Ganks has it. I can't get it. Somebody else grab it. Somebody else grab it. One of the tanks.
Molly's got it.
I want to battle risk Scott Frost right now.
It fucking
Battle risk
broke.
Scott Frost. Battle risk Scott
What
Frost.
is going on?
We need another tank on the ebb. You can't move when you select it. You cannot move. You have to stand
Oh, I
still.
didn't.
4, 3,
We're fine.
2,
Get to your corners.
1.
Get to your corners. Melt the ads. Don't worry about Razor Gore. We just had an ad run across the room. So, Molly, you didn't do your job. You let a mage run across the room. You guys got to stand a little bit closer to your corners, melee. Inch up here and make sure you pick them up as soon as they come out. That goes for everybody. Don't chase mobs across the room. Keystones, you're in the wrong spot, man. You got to stand in the middle of the room and get back and start hitting mobs. That you're standing in the wrong spot. You got a mage run across the top here. Mage run across the top, going to side 2 and 3. There we go. Good job. If you guys feel like you're getting overrun in the corner, shout out, and we can. North is really good right now.
We have 2 mages on east.
Mages first, guys. Prioritize them. Even if there's other ads out, kill the mages first.
No one's on the orb.
Somebody get on the orb. Who needs? You guys got to communicate better. Scott Frost, I need you talking. Thanks.
I didn't have that orb.
I don't care if you're not having it. Who's the other person on the orb besides you? Somebody speak right now. Like, what is going on, Tank?
Molly grabs
Ducky.
this.
VZ. Tank.
Like, I'm taking 4 mobs right now.
Leanna's on the orb right now, because nobody pick it up.
Thank you. Start breaking eggs.
Yeah, I've been doing it.
So we're having a huge breakdown right now in communications from the tanking and orb standpoint. Like, people in charge of orbs, you need to be speaking right now. Like, I want to hear your... Liana, are you still on the egg?
Yes.
Who is picking up the egg after Liana? Scott Frost, are you alive yet?
Yeah, I am.
So you're ready to pick the egg up. You need to be standing literally on the orb right now. I don't know like where you're at, but your job, you forfeit any damage you can do. All right.
Hey, run him away from here.
You ready to pick it up?
Yeah.
Don't forget you can CC.
I mean, when it's about to break.
Now, do it.
If you are doing damage in this raid or healing, you cannot be distracted by the breakdowns we're having. This is normal.
Guys,
right? Don't panic.
I can't do this. Like, my spell frames don't change.
Alright, can somebody else step up into
Somebody
that
else needs to
position?
pick up the...
Bloody ticket then.
Bloody, you've got it.
Go,
Scott Frost, do more damage.
Yep.
Jump down and do some
Yep.
damage.
I forgot which one's gate.
4.
4, okay.
It's the claw.
Keep communicating. I don't want anybody panicking. The only one that this raid gets to panic is me. Everybody's managing the ads very well,
Mage
even
in
though
the
they're
middle,
kind of
mage in the
spread
middle.
out.
Mage in the middle.
Good job.
Prioritize mages at east.
Check your map, guys. Make sure you haven't wandered off into a wrong corner or something. Everything is going fine in this. Healers, you're gonna be pretty mana sapped pretty soon. So try to prioritize it. Melee, I want you guys to be bandaging if you're dropping below. Healers, try not to heal melee unless
Two
it's
mages north. 2 mages north.
We got him. We got him.
Hunters, make sure you're
Drink if you can, guys.
feign death and
Legionnaire. So all these ads are also
Oh,
trying
Mage
to kill
North.
Reservoir. You guys make sure that you're aware that like not picking up ads is a big deal because they will try to kill Razorgore.
Okay, Bloody gonna run out soon, so probably like 5 seconds. Get ready.
Be ready to switch. Good call, Bloody. Thank you.
Who's switching with?
Who is it?
Twin Grass.
You guys got to speak up. Don't hesitate.
Mage North.
We're gonna need help north.
2 mages north.
Sorry, we need help west. We have 5 up right now.
We're okay north.
All right, Tom Gank coming
north.
west. Using blade.
We're okay west.
Good call, VZ. Keep it up, guys. Don't be afraid to call if you need
If
help.
you are on the boss right now, make sure you leave one egg alive. Molly has to be the last person to break an egg.
You've got one in the center of the room.
Yep, I think Molly should take it after it ran out because there's only one egg left. But
Alright, Bloody, you want to go
2
north?
mages north.
Or something?
Really good.
Rogues, you should be using
Somebody
kidney
pick
shot on
him
the
up.
mages.
He's
Where's
loose.
Rose Run?
Somebody get that.
Alright,
We're
everyone.
transitioning to phase 2 here. So
Go to the southern corner.
Spot right now, right?
Move to the entrance. Move to the entrance. Kill the mages.
Go back to the entrance.
Hands are priority.
I'm
guys.
pinging it on the map. I'm pinging it on the map. I'm pinging it on the map. Get behind the column. Finish off the ads.
They
ads run away.
despawn when you break
That should
this.
run away.
Ads run away. Just
Get
pop
there. We need to do it. What are you waiting on?
Pop it.
Yeah, break the
Yeah,
egg.
break it.
I'm hitting 4. It's not.
Everybody pop a fire potion. Everybody pop
He's
a fire.
loose. He's loose. Somebody go get it.
he's still loose.
Another tank
Molly.
grab it.
Another tank has to get up there and get it.
Smuzzy.
Everybody else. Everybody else in the raid. Everybody else in the
All
raid
right,
behind
somebody,
the pillar.
are you ready to pick this up?
Yes, yes.
Somebody ready to pick up
Got
the
it?
Grab it.
The fuck? Cancel
Got
it,
it.
huh?
I'm
Bro.
coming. I got too much.
Someone else has to grab it. Bro.
Just somebody break it at this point.
I'm getting knocked off. I got something on.
Got to get the ads off of the person that's touching the wall.
Tom Gang says it.
Yeah, just if you can break it, break it. We'll figure out the threat thing.
I don't have it. I'm dead.
Warriors, AoE taunt, and then somebody. There you go.
Yeah, let's break that egg.
Okay. Still up.
It broke. Somebody broke it. Somebody get on the orb.
Kill the ads.
You on the orb or no?
The problem everybody's having right now is they're realizing they cannot use the functions when they get.
It's done.
He's in stage
pick
2.
it up.
Pick him up.
It's done.
Stage 2. Pick him up. Stage 2. Pick him up. No damage, please. Drag him back away. You need to get him away from where he is right now as soon as possible. You need to drag him back towards the orb as soon as possible. Tanks,
He's
you should have
fighting
popped a free action potion.
He's killing ads right now.
Yeah, the raid should just move.
Raid, you need to move. Yeah, you
He's
can't
on
be
me.
there.
It's on VZ.
Critical thinking, guys. You gotta move away from him. BZ, move him as soon as you can. Move him
Yeah.
towards the orb.
I can't yet.
Yeah, I'd just move LOS for now and let heal up and.
Maybe get a wisdom seal up if you can. It would help
Yeah, bandage up and such.
everything.
The Molly.
There you go.
You need to get him dragged back further, guys. Keep going. Keep going. 2 more steps right there. Alright, now you guys can kill him. Both tanks have to be stacked. Both tanks have to be stacked. You have to be stacked so you can get rage, so that you can pick him up whenever he gets con flagged. The main tank's going to get con flagged, and it's going to go to the off tank. Be ready to switch. If you're melee and you're taking lots of damage, don't expect to get a heal.
Conflag.
Other
VZ.
tanks should have picked it up. Heal VZ, heal VZ,
Big
heal
heals on
VZ, heal
VZ.
VZ, heal VZ. Good job, guys. Keep him up.
Molly's dead.
All right, guys, we got to finish him off. 124k, 100k. Big damage here. Let's go. 80k,
About to crit this motherfucker.
30k. He's almost dead. Good job, guys.
Shit.
All right. Before anybody else says anything, I just want to say that like that was probably the messiest single kill of any boss I've ever seen in my entire life, and we managed to do it. So very, very good job under a stressful situation of not knowing what's going on and making it work. That gives me huge, just encouragement for going forward tonight. Healing was amazing. Great job. Do not go into Vale's room. So what I encountered on that fight, and most of you may have encountered it, is when I picked up the orb to go break the egg, I did not have the action bar.
Can we get Scott a res, please?
So that might be an issue we need to look into for next week.
Yeah, I didn't get the bar either. Like, that's what I was trying to.
Okay.
That is an issue going on because the previous raid I did for BWL, my main tanks were having the same problem.
Does that have to do
That's
with like an
kinda weird.
add-on like LVY or something like that?
I have no idea. They couldn't figure it out even during the entire raid.
Gotcha.
What warrior tanks has improved battle shot?
I do.
I do.
You have 2 set wrath.
I do.
I do not.
Can we get prep? Alright, well, those were short-lived buffs, as we thought. I hope nobody blew their recklessness on this fight. You're going to need it for Vale.
Fuck, you died.
High blue shield wall.
Smuzzy died. I'm the only tank that survived. That's great.
That's alright, we'll meet Zerg into the next room. I'll explain the next fight. The next fight's a lot more controlled, is the fun part. The downside is I'm not exactly sure how much damage is going to be going out, and I can say thoroughly if you do not pre-pot fire protection potion and use one in the fight, there's a high chance we will not make it through Vale. Super important that you guys understand what your job is during that fight.
Go ahead and pre-pot a GFPP right now, guys. If
Yeah.
you haven't, I'm gonna do the same.
Actually, you may be aware that when you go in here, these technicians are going to be doing dynamite damage, which is fire damage. So you may just want to hold off on that and pot it.
Oh shit, yeah. Okay.
Everybody move up a little bit, please. Don't go past me. So we're going to run into the next room. If you look on your mini map, you can see it right now. This big C that I'm pinging right here is the stairway up and the balcony. This part in the middle of the room is where Vale is. And when we run in, there's going to be technicians, 3 of them that will run this way, and 3 of them that will be way on this side of the room that will go this way. These are the 3 that we need to make sure we get to as soon as we can. These 3, not such an issue. The problem is, most of you are used to running in this room and just nuking them down because you're level 120 and it doesn't matter. If you do that now, they will most likely kill you. So it's loose gaggle. You got to go in and be aware of all the damage that they're going to be doing and make sure you don't stack and do a bunch of damage. So we need tanks to jump in there as fast as they can, maybe like an aspect of the beast through the door, and then jump into your groups and then throw a beast into something else to make sure we don't get stunned so we can capture them. Hunters, you're going to need to be the ones hitting those guys, getting aggro on them. All right. How we doing on gear here? We about ready to move in?
Hey Tom, is the boss skinnable?
Not
I
until
think
Luke's off of him. I'm not sure. If he is, I'll grab him. So, just to reiterate, guys, I think like there was a lot of deer in headlights going on that last fight, and you just literally have to snap yourself out of it and realize that like these are all very solvable problems. The one beautiful thing about a 40-man raid is that a lot can go wrong and you can still win. The last fight was definitely proof of that. No, you cannot skin him. So we're gonna charge in this room, kill the technicians, and I'll go over the fight. 10, 9,
Real
8,
quick,
5, 4,
Fat Magic, make sure you know your BIS list, dude. Those are not.
3, 2, go. Charge. Charge, ya matey. Get him, get these sons of bitches.
Make sure you
Jump
stay
up there.
moving.
We got the far ones. Left one's gone.
You can chase them up the balcony, guys. They're on the balcony firing down at you. We need people to get up there and grab them. No, go back down, go back down, go back down, go back down, go back down. We're fine, we're fine. We're getting them. They're still on the other side, guys. Run up the stairs and get them. They're just standing there bombing us, dude. Kill them. They're like, fuck you.
Nice.
You got Elementium core coming off these fools. That's what we want.
good.
Okay. I'm going to do positioning for this fight right quick, and then I'm going to go over it and we're going to do it. There's no real long, drawn out thing to this fight like there was the last one. I want all the range to come stand on me right now, please. All the range to come stand on me right now. I'm the skull. I'm jumping up and down. Try your best to, let me see your best stack game. How well can you stack? Alright. So melee, you're going to be on the back foot. Somebody who's done this a million times maybe can figure that out real quick. I want all the melee to stack right here. And then we're going to shimmy left a little bit just to make sure. We don't want to get tail swiped, right? If we move over to this land, we get tail swiped. But if you move into this land, you are going to chain cleave. We don't want to chain cleave because it will hit 10 people. So what happens is a Veil has a chain cleave. And if Veil hits Ducky or whoever's tanking and I'm standing right here, I am going to chain that cleave into the melee and get us all killed. If I pull threat on this fight, or anybody pulls threat, Veil will turn and flame death the raid. It's unhealable. The raid will die. It will be an instant wipe. You might be able to heal through the initial damage, but there is a dot that comes with it that is unhealable. So, needless to say, you cannot pull threat on this fight. You need to wait one global cooldown at the beginning of this fight to allow the initial tanks to get as much aggro as humanly possible. Tanks are in position. We've got Ducky in the front. We've got the other tanks that will stand off to the side. Usually they stand over here. Tanks, have you guys conversed about this? Yes? Muzzy, Ducky,
Yes, we
Molly,
have.
ZZ.
Yes, we have.
So why are they not standing where they need to be then?
Stand over here, yeah?
Yeah.
We can't stand up by you, will chain cleave. So we're here.
Alright. Healers, make sure that you can target the tanks on the other side of the room if you need to heal them, and tanks, make sure that you are not purposely standing so far back that you can't be in range, right? That right to me looks like it's a lot further than 30 yards. Alright, so what happens on this fight is we all get a huge buff, we do a lot of damage, right? Like, it's a lot of fun, great times. What's bad about this fight is that every so often, 10-15 seconds, somebody's going to get targeted with this debuff, burning adrenaline. You're going to have a few seconds to do instant cast spells. It's going to target 3 casters. And after it targets 3 casters, it's going to target one of the tanks. So, hypothetically, if we're doing a crazy ton of damage, by the time it targets one of those tanks, she's almost dead. Today, that's probably not going to happen since we just lost all our buffs, but we'll see. She's got roughly the health of Ragnaros at her 30%. She starts at 30%. This big lightning bolt comes out of the sky. You get your buff. You start doing damage. She has a cleave. She has a tail swipe, just like Onyxia. And she has burning adrenaline. Keep in mind that if you do get Burning Adrenaline, all of your spells are insta-cast, and you will need to run to this position and die after the end of it runs out. So, can somebody tell me how long Burning Adrenaline is? Is it 15 seconds, or 20, or 10, or what? I'm drawing
I
a
think it's
blank on
15.
it. Okay, so let's assume it's 15. By 12 seconds, you need to be standing here in this position. The radius is like 15, 20, 30 yards. It's a huge radius. You will blow up the raid just like you do on Baron Geddon, so you don't want to be doing that. If a tank gets Burning Adrenaline, is going to where Molly's going right now, behind that pillar, that's where you guys will go and die. Obviously, it's only going to be one tank, so Burning Adrenaline will hit 3 ranged. Keep that in mind. 3 ranged people will get Burning Adrenaline, and it'll be casters or healers, and they will have to run out and die. Have we discussed possibly battle resing if it's a healer? We haven't discussed that, so maybe we should think about that. If the first person to get Burning Adrenaline is a healer, healers, do you feel like you need to battle res that person, or do we feel like we can power through it? I'm telling you, this fight's going to do a lot of damage. Oh, by the way, pre-pot your fire protection motion now.
This is all about throughput, right? So, I mean, we have 9 people.
Do we have reses left? I used mine.
Zito, I think, has it.
I have one too.
Bancry has it.
So, also on this fight, guys, we are using all of the cooldowns. Like, you want to use Recklessness, you want to use everything, but you want to wait until you know you're not going to pull aggro to do that. So, if you know that you have a pretty bad issue with pulling aggro, then just don't. Like, we will have the damage to do this fight. What we will lack is the healing. People will be getting cleaved. People will be in the wrong positions. Things like that. So mechanics are going to be the downfall of this fight, not our damage. So.
Like 4 or 5 seconds before they even go in, just so they can establish threat. Is that what?
Yeah, like I said, a global cooldown, which is 1 full second. But like, if you feel like you need to wait, please do. If you're a warrior or a warlock, somebody who can't threat drop, you need to not be doing damage. Right. Also, there's a lot to be said for using cleave instead of heroic strike because it doesn't draw as much threat. I don't know if that's accurate or not. I mean, it is on the tooltip, but I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make. Okay, so Yunez need to be using cleave instead of heroic strike if you're melee doing warriors. I'm just checking out my buffs here. Everybody make sure your buffs are good and roll.
Oh yeah, putting on my new buff, that'll be good.
Are all of the priests in different groups because they can just spam prayer of healing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't really move anybody out. Do we need to reposition groups at all? Are we looking good?
Is Scrum gonna heal? So I can move him so he can prayer spam.
Yeah, let's move people. I mean, we should probably kind of reorganize the raid how we normally do it.
Should we have most of the paladins on the tank then?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, guys, there's about 30 seconds of RP, give or take, on this fight before she goes
Range
crazy
DPS,
and kills.
pop your flag. Let's do this.
I'm a little concerned about this group right here. Just make sure nobody gets any closer than this, and you need to watch the tanks, because that cleave, I'm telling you, is
Tom,
nasty.
if we are any farther back, we can't reach the other tanks. That's the
Right, okay. Right, so, melee, you're totally not stacked right now. This is not going to work. You need to do better. We may need to move a little bit left or right. That's much better,
Can
thank
you
you.
not move to the left a little bit at least?
Question: does she do what Baron does? Like, can she cast this on pets?
I do not know the answer to that question.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. If it does, hunters.
So, hunters, come put your pets over here. Stay over here, just in case.
It's not the case.
If you get it,
100%
put it on passive and you'll be good. Well, it might not be, but just in case, go do it.
Ducky, do you want me to lay on hands here?
Pet control, it's gonna be perfectly fine.
Let's
No.
start this RP. Ducky. Let's do it. We're getting antsy. We need to iron this out.
Too late, friends. Nefarious' corruption has taken hold. I cannot control myself.
You want us to take salve off VZ or keep it on?
You should definitely have it off. I would think so. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah,
Mine's
I'd go
off.
off for tanks.
Just make sure you're watching your threat and you don't pull. You're definitely gonna want it off when you pull threat.
Melee, your first priority is positioning. If you need to move left a little bit, do so, but do not move a lot. Wait, go. Alright, Melee, we gotta move a little bit to the left, or to the right. Too far, guys, too far. Come back.
Get big heals on Ducky, doing a lot of damage.
Pop your next fire protection potion, go.
Don't forget Hellstones.
Careful on threat, Leona, you're high.
Jurian,
Heal
move.
Tom ganks, come on.
Jurian, move. Jurian, please move.
Like,
oh Jesus Christ,
bro.
Keep Molly up. Keep my others
like,
too. Let's
That's a wait.
Just us.
Jurian, are you in Discord?
No actual fucking way. Like,
He's not.
Yeah, I'm in Discord. My bad, guys.
dude, it was literally
What happened there? Did you hear us?
Reset, run back.
I heard heal Tom ganks, and I totally spaced out and focused on that, and I did not hear the other call about me moving.
Yes, well, forgive me if I do not take blame for that.
I wasn't just explaining why I spaced out.
Yep. It's all good. Let's run back in and do it again. This is why we talk about it.
Was there? So was that just like a burning outdrive and blew everyone up?
Yeah, that was a kill. That was obviously 100% a kill. Great job, guys, holding it in there. That was great. Really good job. We just got to go there and do it again. Unfortunately, some of us are like I have an hour buff that just got, so we're gonna have a little bit less damage going out.
it's gonna be a lot harder now.
Yeah, my threat
lost.
meter was set to Ducky too that fight.
I don't know what happened, but Ducky, you like disappeared off the threat bar in the middle of the fight.
We lost about.
I literally didn't see anyone on my threat meter.
Yeah,
I didn't have it either.
Mine
Same.
stopped as well.
We're gonna get in here.
Not.
No.
That first tail wipe slaughter.
Awesome.
Scrum, everything's fine. Like, you don't need to swap. We're okay.
Yeah, bummer y'all, but good job. That's
Just so
fair.
everybody's aware. That's the one freebie on not moving for burning adrenaline. That's the one freebie. I'm not saying anything more on it.
Yeah, dude, my bad again, guys. I totally just spaced out for a second.
Yeah, no need to worry
I
about
heard
it.
it at the last second, and I finally was about to move.
Gotta be fast. It's fine. Just don't do it again.
Yeah, and I'll as a caster, I'm just hitting one button. So this is Nagy. I'll call out who has it. It shows up on D.
My DBM is not working right now for some reason. It wasn't bringing.
So we're gonna go in here. Everybody's going to log out really quick, quit the game, and then go back in. It might be an issue with updating your add-ons. None aren't working either. And I updated all my add-ons before we raided, but I didn't log out of the game.
Yeah, my threat meter was actually set to die. I don't know if anyone else noticed that.
Yeah, mine was as well.
Yeah.
Did
I
Ducky
think
die?
maybe that was when he did the RP.
You need to real quick log out. Do that now.
And to reiterate, all priests should be spamming prayer of healing for that fight. Even limited mana.
I don't know if spamming in your one party is actually valuable. It only hits your party, right? So I think you probably cast one and then you rotate into like 2 flashes in the tank and then another one and flashes on the tank.
Yes, if you're doing prayer healing, please don't forget about the other people.
Nagi, if you reloaded or whatever, make sure combat log.
Everybody move up, do buffs. Make sure everybody gets thrown back in. I'm gonna put a marker on my head for melee. I guess like a diamond. Oh, I'll take somebody's diamond. But
Pre-pot your pot.
Alright guys, roll out your buffs.
Oh, I'm just
Full
logging
buff
back
and
in,
stuff.
guys. Can I get all buffs? I just logged back in.
We should re-optimize groups.
Yeah. Let's do that now.
Is it Nagi with him?
Yes.
I ask this every time.
Trocket, are you in or?
Right now.
Trocket, you have the improved imp buff.
No, Nagi has it. Yeah.
No, I don't.
You're losing out on 3% crit.
What?
Co's buff.
Trocken, how many shards do you have?
I don't know how Trocket keeps ending up in this group of melee, but I'm
We
actually
need to
gonna lose
get
mana.
real Bobby out, yeah, with Atlas, so he can have
Can someone stop moving me, please? Like,
Okay. Other group stable.
yeah, I think they're good. Alright guys, make
We
sure
don't
you have all
want
your
Sonya and Amelia
consumables
in the
on.
same group. That's a waste of prayer of healing.
Yeah, they should,
You're
yeah.
right. Just
Bottom over to the mages. Put one.
That's fine.
Okay. Alright, cool.
It's not efficient. You probably want to pull one of the
Because
people out
of
closest to you.
Scrum? Scrum's not healing now.
No, it's
I was
prayer of healing and
casting prayer
Sonya
healing.
is only hitting 4 people instead of 5.
Oh, I got you. Well, then just pull one of the mages over.
We could put her in the crit group.
well, why don't we just swap Scrum with Sonya? GG. There.
Because you have
Oh,
two
got
priests.
two
and-
priests
fuck.
in the same group.
Yeah.
You have to give up a crit buff on one of the casters. I don't care who.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. All right. I kind of forget how this works. We run in. Just we go in. We need to make sure we can kind of inch in. We're not going to pull immediately when we go in the room. So kind of everybody kind of inch up here. Yeah, everybody come into the right side of the room. Warriors, you're going to want the warrior tanks, that is, you're going to want to run right through the melee to the other side of the room. So I would wait. You can't wait too long. Okay, just run in. I'm not going to babysit you guys. You know what you're doing.
Can we just run around to the other side? Like, just go all the way around.
Can they?
Does
Can they
she
go around the
even
back?
pull until you attack her? Like,
Okay, are we ready to pull?
Yeah, I think so. We are ready to pull. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna walk around.
Use the dead bodies as a guide to where to stand.
Are you ready to grab her, Ducky, if I body pull?
You ready, guys? Get ready.
Alright, we're pulling in
Ducky.
5, 4, 3.
Melee on me.
I got
Melee on me. Melee on me. Melee on me. Come on, melee. Real Baba Yaga, dude. Wake up.
Jurian, you've got burning adrenaline. Jurian, get out of the way, Jurian. Well done.
Use your second fire protection potion, guys. Go. Use them. Tom Ganks is going to need a healer. I'm going to die.
Oh, that was Nagy.
Alright guys, get back in here. Probably got like 45 minutes until it we can't do this boss, so.
So here's the breakdown we're having right now. One is I'm 100% certain that people are not using fire protection potions because of the amount of damage going out. Number two, I'm 100% certain that people need to communicate who has burning adrenaline because that's literally not happening. Somebody mentioned it to Jurarian, but I'm not sure. Had they not mentioned it, he would have gotten out. Literally, you have to mention it. Also, use your eyeballs and pay attention to the debuffs that are going out. You will get a debuff that will say burning adrenaline. You cannot blame a debuff add-on not working. You can't say, well, my DBM didn't work. It's literally part of the game. It will show up on your screen if you have it. Your number one priority in this raid right now, if you are a caster of any kind, meaning damage or healer, is to pay attention to see whether you have burning adrenaline. That's your number one. Your number two concern is to make sure you're not dying to fire damage. Right? Like, I'm literally watching at the exact time I pop my second fire protection potion, I'm watching other people in the raid just take massive amounts of damage because that's when your pot also gets worn off. This is a must-have greater fire protection potion fight. 2. You gotta have 2 per pull, which is when I said you needed 10 of these things for this fight. That's exactly what I meant because I assumed we were going to have a couple wipes. If you do not have greater fire protection potions, we are probably not going to kill this boss because healing cannot keep up. Molly, how many did you bring?
On my alt, I have 25.
Press 1 and raid if you don't have 2. So just Atlas needs some. Open trade with Scott Frost. How much are these on the auction house?
They're 8 to 10 gold each.
Alright. 5 gold apiece. What you're paying.
What are the mats?
1 dream foil, 1 elemental fire.
I got 16 dream foil on me.
The price is all the elemental fire. It's not the dream foil.
The elemental fire is 7 gold, 8 gold each. So we're dying to two things right now. That is fire damage going out that can be mitigated by potions, and that is people not communicating about burning adrenaline. If you are one of the lucky ones that can actually see it going out, please make sure that you tell people. Can I get a port to Ironforge and a summon back? Molly, will you take on your alt and pass Tom Ganks some of those potions when I
Yep,
meet
I'm
you?
logging on right now. It's on my second.
Okay. Is there a port open to? I need a mage port to Ironforge, please.
I'm at the entrance. I'm putting one up.
Sorry, I have 45 fire and 40 shadow.
Perfect.
The guild bank will pay you greatly, handsomely for that. Thank you very much, Molly, for having that stuff.
No problem. And I also still have 20 mana, but I'll trade you whatever you can.
I got a moon on my head. Probably can't see it if you're not in the raid, though.
I'm almost to the Mystic War.
Where are you at?
I'm coming from the Forge side to the Mystic War.
Off.
Oh, you're coming to meet me.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Tamika, just wait until Tom gets back. The rest I need for myself.
Tom, do you want some shadows or the
No,
three?
that's good, man. That's good. Thank you.
Alright.
I need to summon back guys immediately. We have about 30 minutes left on Vale before she despawns, and we are locked out of the rest of this instance for the week. So if you guys didn't know that, that's another reason to be prepared for this raid. Like if you wipe on Vale a few times, it's over. Yeah,
We're summoning.
You know, yeah. I'm not going to say any more about it. I think everybody understands what's at stake here. I think unfortunately some of you guys just assumed that the Veil lockout wasn't a thing, or you didn't even know about it. But
don't zone
that's
in
the
here,
way
Tom.
this raid works.
Come over here.
Mic on.
So I'm going to pass out greater power protection potions. For every single potion you get, you owe me 5 gold, and that's like immediate.
Silks. God, this fucker slowed me. Oh God, hope I don't die.
You need help?
Nah, I'm okay. I just said,
Right.
8 dudes punching me. I'm slow as fuck.
Alright, I'm gonna go stand in the middle of the Raise Gourds room. I got a moon on my head.
Tanks, you can run around the back of the room.
Just gonna get some extras, Tom. I'll just take 2.
Pre-pot now. We have enough fire protection potions, it looks like, to do this once. So, let that be what it is.
Doc needs a Hellstone from Warlock.
Who's gonna call out the bombs, just to be sure?
I would be okay with 5 people call it out. It's that important.
Yes, yes. There's no shortage of people shouting at that moment. That'd be great, actually. Whoever did it last time did a fine job of telling Terrarian.
Yeah.
Buddy, you just want one?
You know, I did a good job until I forgot to tell myself to move.
I will attempt to call it out as well, although I'm not sure if my add-on's going to tell me.
I'm missing kings.
Watch your debuff, Barter.
Mages, kings, please.
Hunters are missing kings as well.
Mage buff.
Hunters are missing mage buffs as well.
Yep, group 3 or.
We gotta be quick here, guys.
Why am I in combat?
You're in combat because I used blood strike or blood rage, and you healed me or gave me a buff.
Alright.
Still need mage buff.
Literally, like, me being unhappy about the fact that we don't have enough people that are prepared for this raid is separate from the fact that I really want to kill this boss right now. So if you're one of the people who did not open a trade with me and you know you need an extra fire protection potion, I have more to give. Please open a trade with Tom Ganks now.
Is it too late to grab a Hellstone real quick?
Tom Ganks would also like a Hellstone, please, if you're passing them out.
We're pretty low on them right now.
Yeah, but don't worry about it. Sweet. Thank you, Nagy. I got one Anelia, thanks. Anybody else? I've got some more potions. We got one shot at this, guys, legitimately. With the amount of potions I just passed out, we can't do that again. So we should have full buffs going out right now. Should be all out. If you need a buff, you gotta call it out.
I think warriors need solve, yeah.
I just pre-potted, so we're gonna have to wait a second.
Sorry, you're giving us sync. It's probably fine.
Wait, do you want sync?
Duck would love a sanctuary.
Yeah, my main tank definitely needs it, but this boss is dying before Ducky dies, so like the other warriors really don't.
Okay.
Threat is still an issue. Please pay attention to your threat meters.
So don't use healing pots, just use another fire protection potion.
Absolutely. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
gonna do
The fire
way
damage
more
is
healing.
insane.
My threat meter's on Nagy for some reason.
Can you use this health?
Okay, are you ready?
No. I have 59 seconds before I can pop a potion. I want to make sure I've at least got like 20 before. Because they do so much damage so fast. You know what I'm saying?
Can I relog? For this threat meter?
Quickly.
/ reload you at.
Ready.
Alright, it's about playing smart. You don't have to do the most damage. You guys just need to stay alive.
And just as a reminder, if you get burning adrenaline, go to the southern part of the room, go behind the pillar, whatever you need.
Maybe you should do a ready check and ask anyone who's in Discord to hit no.
I think we're all in Discord.
We're good. Alright, we're ready. Let's do it, guys. Good luck.
I have 2 priests half mana.
They said they were ready.
That's fine. Can you pre-buff inspiration on Ducky right now? Just precast it.
Should we show everybody exactly where to go on that? Staying right by that pillar, right? But I have a feeling.
Burning adrenaline?
Yeah.
Yes, right where I'm at right now.
Yep, making sure.
Alright, we need to go. We literally need to go on this, guys.
Move. We gotta go
Let's
now.
do this. Come on.
Still really low mana.
Sonya's gonna get infinite mana as soon as we pull the boss.
We're gonna have infinite mana, dude.
Now we're pulling in 5, 4. agree.
Watch your threat.
Use your cooldowns.
Zilgs, you have burning
Zilgs
adrenaline.
run. Zilgs run.
Zilgs move.
Zilgs.
Dude.
Yeah, Zilgs is looking good. We're gonna keep you on.
Pop your
Blessed
second potion now.
balls.
Second
Blessed
potion
ball.
now. Blessed balls move.
MJ, you have threat turn. It's back on Ducky. Watch your threat. Keep Ducky alive.
Blessed balls.
It's on
Fire
Ducky.
pot again,
Ducky
guys.
and Jurian. Jurian and Ducky.
Jurian.
Move now, Jurian. Jurian. Well done, well done.
Keep Ducky alive.
Enigma.
Turn the boss. Turn the boss.
Come on.
9,000 damage. 9,000 damage.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Alright, run back in.
You guys really can't pull threat.
Yeah.
Really fucks up everything.
So, I just want to add here, like, I don't want anybody sighing or huffing and puffing here. It is what it is. Like, the only reason we haven't killed this already more than once is failure to follow mechanics. I'm going to go over them one more time. Pulling threat is the #1 killer on this boss. I already told you what the other two things are. Fire protection potions, which you guys did not come prepared for. So if you're pissed off that we're not killing this, blame yourself, because I just traded potions with over half the raid. So be introspective about that. The third thing is knowing burning adrenaline, right? I saw just now people running out with burning adrenaline, not casting. If you have burning adrenaline, you should be literally casting every spell you have either on the rest of the raid or on Veil until you're dead. If you're a healer running out and you're not casting, you're just helping kill the raid. You literally have infinite mana and instant cast spells. You can literally heal half the raid in those 15 seconds. So as you run out, it's imperative that you can multitask and also heal or also do damage. We lost a lot there. Yes, we have people pulling threat who didn't move. Yes, we have all this stuff happening. It's all avoidable. We're going to do this again because we have no choice, but I honestly don't know how we're going to pull this off with the fire damage. I have 5, 10.
I got 10.
13. I have 13 fire protection potions on me. I can say if you need one, if you have regular fire protection potions, maybe start the fight with one of those and then pop the greater halfway through. But now would be the time to start sharing if you have extras. Everybody understands this fight by now. So at this point, we're just trying to execute it properly.
This is literally the hardest boss in here if you don't do it right. So once we down this, the rest won't be this bad. But just get in there and do this. Stop running to be Uber's guy. Hurry up, get buffs. Let's do this.
Wait till
Repair
everybody's zoned
too.
in. Where's the bot?
It's X.
Thank you.
Pop your HP pot right now.
Like, I know you guys need to be getting fire pots right now, so you should be open and trade with me or somebody who has them to share. Like, you're only getting one, but it's better than nothing.
I got 2 more for 1 person. There we go.
So I mean, pulling threat was bad, but if you pull threat, you can't stand there in the group. Like, that is the other reason why people died. Like, I swear to God, the boss was just facing the entire raid for what felt like 10 seconds. There's a frontal cleave, and if you pull threat, you immediately need to move to the tank position. Can't be like, I mean, I'm not suggesting, you've got this backup plan when you pull threat, like step 1, don't pull threat, but if you pull threat, you have to move to the tank position.
Enigma has 1 extra if somebody needs 2.
So in the case right now where we, most of you guys don't have a second fire pot, your second choice should obviously be a major healing potion. And that can
No
save you
charge. Take that gold away.
How is it? If you have a priest in your group, run concentration aura.
Alright, we getting full buffs. We're gonna pull in about 30 seconds, guys, so look alive. I can
Group
still
1
trade
needs
more
mage
people.
buff.
Scrum's offline.
I can trade more potions.
Our hunter's missing fort.
Group
I've got
5
it.
needs fort.
Yeah, and just to make it really clear here, like as we've seen now twice, we've wiped at like 20,000 HP. There are a fuck ton of one-shot mechanics on this fight. There is no point under which you can pull threat. You pull threat at 1%, it's probably a wipe. The entire time until you see a fucking loot icon, you have to be staring at the threat meter.
Alright, we're gonna pull without scrum. We have no option.
Yeah.
Get ready. Ducky on you.
Alright, we're pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Give it all you got, guys.
Sonya, you have burning adrenaline. Sonya. Pop your fire pot. Craner, get out.
Can True Shot get a heal?
Tom Ganks needs one too, guys.
I've
Come
literally
on.
been sitting here forever.
Seriously. Like,
Just
heals are
Ducky
not.
and Jurian.
Craner move.
Jurian.
3 of our healers have gotten the thing.
It's fine.
Good
It works.
job.
That works. Good fucking job.
Congrats, guys. That's amazing. We are amazing. Clutch.
Nice job, Jess.
Thank you, God.
Yeah, our healers got wrecked.
Well, at least we got plenty of experience on this boss now.
Dude, like literally, this boss is like just about watching your threat and bringing in 2 GFPPs. That's all we needed to do. So just we'll be better prepared for next time, and it'll just be a one shot. It would have been
Alright,
a one shot, but
everybody move up to the entranceway of the next room. I'm going to quickly tell you what the order is here. If I can get one of the tanks, somebody with the ability to mark, to go in there and mark up each of those mobs.
We're deploying left first, right?
Yeah. True shot. Do you know which ads you're kiting?
give me 1 second. Sorry. I'm coming up right now. I'm just rising up that.
You kite the captain, right?
Pretty sure. Yeah. I can't remember the name of the mob. I remember what it looks like though.
Hey, are the notes being read?
Alright. I'm going to need anybody who's dealing with anything else tertiary to what I'm talking about to do it in tells, because I'm going to have to talk about this next poll. Otherwise, we're going to be here all night long. So please listen up for this next.
By the way, guys, trinkets are worth 4,500 coins.
I'm pretty sure it's the captain. Yeah.
Yep.
And you just want me to kite him like basically all the way down the ramp and then come back down all the way to the. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, just keep his attention.
We can do that with more of them if it'll alleviate some of the pull. Like we have multiple hunters. I don't know why we wouldn't just utilize a bunch of us just to make it even.
We've got a Captain Flamescale, Seether, and Wormkin. You can sleep the Wormkins, and you can kite the Captains. Flamescale and Seethers are the other two ads. I don't want to make this too difficult, and I think we should use the ability to kite as much as we can, and you guys can just crisscross. Like True Shot, you can go right, and like Keepstones, you can go left, or however you guys want to do it, but you can pull ads. Let's see. Seether, Captain. So True Shot, you're going to do triangle. Do we have a second captain, or is it just the one?
There's only one.
Oh, cool. Flamescale, Wormkin can be slept. Can we get a druid on Wormkin? A non-X, that is.
The Ko's on X.
Ko's, you got X. We're going to kill the Flamescales and the Seethers one at a time. Tanks, you're going to need to take them. Ducky, why don't you call out who's going to tank what? Unless you want me to assign them.
Yeah, if you could assign them, that'd be cool.
So Ducky, you're going to do circle. VZ, you're going to do the Seether, which is the box square. I said VZ on that one, by the way. Moon is going to be a flame scale, and that's going to be Molly. And then Star in the back is another Seether. That's going to be Smuzzy. Triangle is going to be kited. X is going to be slept. In the case that we need X picked up, just one of the other tanks, be aware that X will need to be picked up if for some reason it's immune after a certain amount of time or some shit happens. We're going to use this whole area here, so like I would recommend you guys getting the hell out of the way. So you need to spread out right now. Tanks, I want you to kind of stand here in the middle, but take your ads kind of away from each other. So ranged, I want you in this corner over here. Range DPS heals over here, please. Be aware that the captain is probably going to come running by the other direction. So True Shot, why don't you kite him initially to the right, away from us, and then down. Range, just be aware that there's going to be a big ass wormkin coming running up these stairs at you. You shouldn't have aggro on you though. melee. Don't stand in shit and kill yourself, okay? Let's do this. There's no pretty way to do this. Let's just do it.
Alright.
The Seether's gonna put a debuff on someone. It's a firebomb, just like you dealt with on Veil.
Yes, Keystones. Yes, on that note, what Dougie said, you have to be, 15 yards away if he hits you with it?
Yeah.
Am I able to sneak past this pack on the right without pulling them?
Sneak?
Like, look to the right. Like, I'm scared that I could aggro these to the right if I'm going to go in there and pull these. Shouldn't we handle this pack first? Mark these up and do that pack first, or no? Is this
Back up. I'll go in and I'll vanish if I have to. I'll try it. No, you're good, man.
Okay, alright, let's do it.
Alright, sweet.
Killing circle first?
I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, let's kill circle
Can
first.
I pull?
First.
5,
X
4,
will die first.
3, 2.
X will die first?
No, sorry.
No, X is going to
that
be
is square. It's square.
Alright, square, guys. Square is first.
I got punted, but I'm alright. Should still be on me.
Separate them, please. Separate these ads a little bit more. Use your cooldowns, guys. Trash is no joke. You're going to be a while until we get to a boss. Next one is right here. We're going to do the Seether. Right here. Start.
Alright, I'm taking them all the way back. I'll let you know when the captain's on his way back. It's probably going to take you like
Circle's
it's probably
next.
going to take all 30 seconds for it to come back, so. Yeah.
So far, so good, everybody. Keep it up. A little bit of a cleave going on there. This is why you don't want to be kind of just like roaming around wherever.
Do you want the captain or the wormkin?
Wormkin. We'll do captain last.
I'm aggroing it.
Somehow I still have aggro on this thing. Like, it's not actually moving towards my wolf, though. This is weird. I'm out of combat as well.
Big kills on us, guys. This guy does the fireball vault. Lots of damage going out. Lots of damage going out. Also,
Right,
he can be stunned rogues. Kidney shot him in the future.
Or the captain one, you can feign, bring him back, whatever.
He's literally just standing here. I guess I'm just gonna run out of instance.
Where are you? No. Don't do that.
I'm out.
If no one else is in combat with you, he's gonna reset the whole group.
Just jump down and go kill it. Everybody jump down. Let's go kill this captain.
Might be. It just was stuck, just sitting there. I don't know. I feel like it was bugged.
I think most of the
Probably
mages
just a
go
pattern
down,
problem.
right?
Oh, alright.
I guess I'll tell him it. Big Pip, get away, I guess.
You should not reckless these guys. First recklessness. Don't do it on the captains.
Alright, that was a little bit easier than I was expecting. Good job.
Scrum, how close are you? Let me raise you.
Most
going
of
up
the
the chain right now.
ads in this dungeon raid are a bit nerfed from private servers. Just FYI.
Yeah.
Are you close, Scrum, or should we raise you?
Be resident.
Okay,
Someone just rezzed me.
Cool.
Alright, let's get marks up on this next trash pack, or are we gonna skip it?
We'll kill it, just be safe.
Yeah, let's just kill it.
So do we want to skip it? There's trash that drops some good weapon.
Oh, that's right. Thank you for pointing that out. Alright, captain is triangle, true shot. You got the same deal. Everybody has their same target
Have
as
another
last
hunter
time.
do it this time so they can learn how to do it as well.
Alright,
It's not hard.
Keystones, you're in. Tag, you're it.
We're coming in here, right?
Yeah. There's no reason not to. We'll use this whole room.
Where's the exit? That way?
Up the stairs.
Gotcha.
So the exit,
cheat
for
on
your
it.
sake, you're literally just going to kite him up and down the stairs in the other room.
I can't remember who's on what. I'm on square.
Star was a
Who's
star, but Star's not there.
Okay,
Yeah, Star's now Skull.
Okay.
Star's Skull.
Yep.
Smuzzy, which one are you?
Star. Skull.
Smuzzy's gonna take the skull. I've got the square.
Who's Moon? Who's Moon?
Molly.
Circle.
That's me.
That's Ducky, yeah. We've got
And
codes on
then
the cross.
X is Wormkin. Cool. Alright, let's do it.
Keith, you're pulling. Can someone buff or heal Keith too as he's running along?
Make sure you don't pull the stuff up there.
You ready to go, Keith?
Yep. Pulling.
It's on you.
We're killing the box first.
Do not kite. Oh, you're kiting up. Yikes.
Wrong way,
Does that work?
Keith. Wrong way,
Bro,
Keith.
Come on, man. Oh my god.
Grab it.
I got
Distracting
it.
shot.
Like, how is this a thing?
Like you said, the stairs. It's like the only ones I
No,
saw.
but like you literally just watched me kite the last one. Why would we?
Hey,
clear comms.
Chill, guys. Let's get skull. What's going on with that captain right now?
Well, it's not on me now.
Big heals on VZ. I'm taunting this captain.
Kill Moon next, please. Moon. Moon is next.
I'm just gonna
Please
tank
use
this
your
guy.
stuns. If you have the ability to stun, do so. I think
I
the
got
only one
X.
you can stun is the
X.
Wormkin.
Okay, X has debuffs, so like we have to kill X.
Kill X, kill X, 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 X.
Skull now. I think you can kick that, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can stun him.
Yeah, so.
Triangle. Alright, the next is the beginning of the suppression room. Once we finish, let's get everybody rezzed up, and then we'll go upstairs. Be careful not to pull anything. Just wait at the top of the stairs from the elbow. Don't go into the next room. Keystones, if you were confused, when you asked me where the exit was, I was assuming the exit to this room, which is like where we're going, not where we came from. Like, I didn't assume for a second you'd ask me the exit where we just came from, so sorry if that was confusing, but I was pretty clear
In
about
his defense, you did say up the stairs.
Yeah, that's why I said you said up. That's like down, but
Yeah,
I understand
I
now.
said
It's
the
clear.
exit.
It's
The
clear.
exit to this room is up the
Yeah,
stairs.
but I've never been this far in this room. This is literally my first time.
Like, just so you guys are
Okay, whatever.
aware, like, you go down here, and then you jump off the ledge to right where we killed Vale after you have threat on the captain. That's the kite path. And you can do one of two things. I think True Shot took him to the entrance of the entire BWL zone, which is also fine. Or you can run circles. So you jump down, and the captain will path left, and you run back up the stairs to the right. Does that make sense? Enigma and Keith?
Yeah. I got it now. I believe I do at least.
Alright, so the plan for this next room, honestly, it's pretty simple when we're standing here at the beginning, because we're just going to pull ads back to us. We're going to have little whelps. We're just going to AoE them. You're going to try to get out of combat when they're dead. We're going to have these Wormkin hatchers. I want you guys to come in here real quick and just take a peek at this room. You're going to see them padding back and forth, the hatchers. For anybody that's going to be pulling these, which are going to be hunters, right? So Keith, True Shot, anybody else that's going to be pulling these in the future, you always want to make sure you pull the hatchers when they're on the opposite sides of each other because they have a huge aggro radius. Think about them like core hounds. If you pull one and they're close to the other one, they'll pull the other one. So like you would never want to pull this first hatcher right now because there's a high chance he'll pull the second one. Where you would want to pull them is like right now.
Well, we don't want
You
to
know
do
what
it
I'm
from this side anyways, though, do we?
Right.
We
No,
wanna do it
no,
over
no,
here?
no. I'm just saying hypothetically in terms of when you pull them. The raid is going to stand on the other side of the room. Yeah, you guys can head over there. So tanks and melee, you're going to be over here playing around. Range, you're going to be over by the gate playing around. And let's go ahead and do it because this is going to take a bit. We're going to pull half of this room back to our position now. And then when we get going into the suppression room, it's just going to be a matter of you guys following on me and staying on me. And when I say that, I mean like literally locked on top of me. The taskmasters here can be sheeped. So let's get marks up on them.
I just have marks on them so we don't accidentally overpull.
Right, but we need marks on them anyway. So
Can
in
we
case
take
they do
this
pull, we
hatcher
can
when it
have
comes
sheep on.
right now, or no?
No, no, we're not ready. We don't have this other taskmaster marked. I want to make it easy. All right, I marked it. Scott Frost, you're doing diamond.
Guys,
Tamika, you're doing moon.
sorry to interrupt. I'm being told that we shouldn't. We should go on the right side, not left. Hatchers from up top will pull if you're too far left, running down this room.
No, we're fine.
Okay.
Thank you,
We're
though.
gonna do it right here.
So back what I was saying is moon, you're going to be, who did I say, Tamika? Scott Frost, your triangle. Fat Magic, I want you to do diamond. You guys got that? This is like when we pull them, just go ahead and sheep them anyway because I wanna see how long they stay sheep for, and then we'll just have the tanks break them one by one. All right, we can now pull though. Tanks should be over here with me, by the way. Tanks should be over here with me, and melee should be over here with me. Watching for the flame strike. They're gonna flame strike on the ground, and you're gonna want to move out of it. So that's pretty obvious.
So we're having Ducky collect whelps, is that right?
Yeah, I'm grabbing whelps.
Okay, and we'll have Molly and Smuzzy picking up these hatchers and taskmasters, and I will float as needed.
So the way this works is like True Shot. I need you like lock and key, man. You're like pulling all of these packs. Literally, you're pulling everything. Like
No,
that's
I got it.
your job.
I got it. I'm just
Okay.
waiting for the go and when you want to start.
As soon as these three mages back away, you're in.
All right, should be clear right
Yep,
now.
yep.
Here we go.
I mean, you'll want to be with us when you pull them.
Okay, yeah, I'll stand with you. Sorry.
Get out of the flame strike melee. Get out of the flame strike melee. Just let the range take over. Don't stand in that to take extra damage. All right, pull the mages. Sheep them. Sheep them out. Sheep them out. Sheep them out. Sheep them out. They heal. Thank you. We're going to kill Diamond. Good job, guys. Kill Moon next. Keep sheeping.
We got.
We're gonna AoE whelps. No big deal. We're gonna AoE whelps. True Shot. You're up. We're good on mana. There's no way we've used enough to warrant stopping. So we're literally gonna pull half this room back to this position and rinse and repeat exactly what we just did until we need to move up. I'm gonna need most of the rogues to stay out of combat. Well, I say most of the rogues, but like 3 of you guys. I won't be part of that because I need to be paying attention to the raid. But like Cinder, Twizzgrass, I know the 2 of you for sure, 100%, and Real Baba Yaga as a backup. Like you guys stay in Viz after all this trash so that you can be disarming the suppression devices.
I'll pull the wells behind.
Yeah, pull these whelps. Pull a group of these whelps. Let True Shot get up here. Right now is when the rogues should be doing their thing, just so you know. So let's get out of combat. Let the rogues kind of vanish or stealth so that we can get up there and do. Pull that hatcher if you can.
It's coming.
Because here's the issue. It requires a hunter who is not dazed to pull the hatchers, so the rogues have to get in there and do that job first before the hunter's effective. Get out of the fire. Don't stand in fire. Fire bad.
I really hate you casters. If you just chill for even a second, you wouldn't almost die like that.
You don't really need even DPS. They do no damage. Like, we're gonna call for DPS on the whelps.
The whelps are gonna keep respawning, so just keep killing them. And then when you're out of combat, just drink when you can. rogues keep pushing up and keep disarming suppression devices. They're going to pop back up every minute or so. So we're just trying to give the hunters a pathway to get up there without being
Can I pull another?
stunned. Yes, absolutely.
Alright.
Just like all this room is at your discretion. I expect the healers to speak up if you feel like mana's getting.
We're
It's
good.
not going to be an issue until we move forward.
We're suppressed in fire. Okay.
Suppressed in the fire.
So the faster you guys kill these whelps, the faster they respawn. They have like a 10 or 15-second respawn timer. So it's actually better if we just pull them all and just sit with them punching
I'd
ducky.
rather you guys just single target the big ads and just let me hold a lot of whelps before.
Oh God,
did
here it is.
pull.
Here it is. Yep, it did pull. Fucking A. Alright, I guess
We're
we're gonna
not
have to take right side.
just Fane or
No,
No,
it's
this
literally
is-
just a bug.
Okay, so it's a bunch of whelps. Can we get sheeps? Can we sheep everything?
Well, we can't really see. I want everybody to jump down. Everybody in this raid, jump down to the previous room right now. Jump down to the previous room right now. Spread out, spread out, spread out, spread out. Get ready to target the whelps, AoE the door, and get ready to. Shit, we're gonna die here. But
Rail,
we're gonna go down into blaze of glory, dude. All right, we're gonna fight this. Let's have some fun.
Drop traps if you can.
If you can get sheeps on
Kill
any
skull, kill skull, nuke skull, guys.
Thanks, Jay. It's on me still.
Dude, we're cracked.
Everybody move back. Keep moving back. Keep moving back. We're defensive stance. Keep moving back. Keep moving back. Go back into Vale's room. Seriously, I'm not lying. Go back into Vale's room. We'll sheep him
sheep
as we go.
attacks mouse for these guys.
Yeah, sheep him. Get him sheeped. Kill the unmarked one. Kill this skull. Skull, skull. Kill skull. Kill skull. Kill.
Sheep circle.
We're doing it, dude. We're doing it. Ah!
Sheep star.
I'm sheep in circle.
Kill the unmarked. Kill the unmarked. Kill the unmarked at half health. Kill the unmarked at half. Rogues and warriors, I'm fully expecting you guys to interrupt their heals. Don't let them heal. Just kill them, man. We're awesome. We're amazing. Kill.
That was fucking nuts.
We're awesome, dude. We totally just jumped off the back, dude, like freaking like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Dude, that was such a good call.
So we should probably take advantage of the fact that we just kill all those and they have like a 10-minute respawn, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Let's
right.
just grab mana when we
Thank
get to
you,
the
Dan.
top of the ramp and then we'll push forward. We're gonna have to kill a whelp still, but it'll be very, very
All
easy.
right, so I'll be the first to say I was wrong about the pan. I didn't realize it was an actual bug and not something that was
I
whatever.
figured it was
So,
a bug, but you had to like move extremely
Yeah,
far to the
yeah.
left or something, is what I figured.
So we'll do the right side. No big deal.
So just to give some input, my guild did find out this is a bug. So what we did, if you guys still want to go to the left, is that our main tank just ran through it all, and we went upstairs to the room. We didn't do any sort of AoE. Just got all the whelps in
Rebuff,
there.
please.
So we've actually pulled that whole, like, we should definitely stay left at this point. We've pulled it all. Like, we should just run up.
Well, we
Where's
still got to
Cinder?
do the attachers.
That's right. Yeah.
So we're gonna camp on one side of the room anyway. So I feel like we should do it on the right side to avoid any more issues.
Well, can't we run grab the hatchers up the stairs?
Yeah, that's fair, Scott. So, that's fair. Fuck, what's your name? Tom. Yeah, that's fine.
Rogues, if you can start clearing, it'd be awesome.
All right, we are going right. We are going right. That's final.
I
just need our
So,
rogues.
so at this point we can start inching up. Let's just inch up because this is going to be kind of painful anyway. Keep inching up. Keep inching up. Keep inching up. We're going to dig into this corner right here where Tom Ganks is. I'm going to mark myself. We're going to dig in this corner. I got a skull on my head. Well, yeah.
So is there a reason that we're just constantly blowing all of our mana on AoE spells and killing like 2 whelps at a time?
Rogues,
Just
you need to be
focus on
disarming
the
traps
important
still.
stuff. Hatchers. Don't attack whelps, please.
If Hunter can pull one of those hatchers towards us, that's good. Rogues, you don't need to be doing the middle suppression devices at all. You need to literally be doing the ones that are on a beeline against this wall, and that's the only ones you need to worry about. We got a hatcher coming in, let's kill it. As soon as the hatcher's dead, we're going to drink quickly. So melt all of this. As soon as the hatcher's dead, you need to finish off the whelps. Don't kill the whelps immediately. Kill the Alright, cool. Just drink real quick. Get out of the combat and drink real quick. Gonna have like 10 seconds to drink here. Number it's time. Stack in the corner. Stack in the corner.
Everybody needs to be in the corner. Everybody needs to keep.
Stack in the corner. Alright, drink. Almost. There we go. Drink. You need to be in a tighter stack here. Like literally in the corner of the wall. Rogues, get ready to use these suppression devices. They're going to pop back up, and you're going to need to make sure you hit those. Alright, cool. Whole raid move now to the next door, to the next cubby. Same one up. Pull the other hatcher into this corner, we'll kill it. Watch out for, whatchamacallit on the ground. Fire. Here comes the hatcher. Watch your cell detail. Get out. Move, guys. Alright, cool. Let's move up. Move up to the corner. Keep going all the way to the far corner. All the way to the far corner. Get into the nest. On the nest. Pull these whelps. Let them get the suppression devices, and then we'll move to the stairs. We got a lot of whelps. Kill the tanks. A lot of whelps on Ducky. Kill
Hey,
Ducky,
Tom.
guys. Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna have a cubby before
Yes.
the boss at the end?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a little sloppy. Let's just make our way up here if we can, guys. Just move through it. Just move through it. Slow balls it. Yep. Up the stairs. Get into the corner. Up the stairs. Get into the corner. You guys are doing a really good job on this, by the way, so far. This is going very well. I know I'm talking a lot, but I just feel like we have to do this at this point to get everybody on the same page. It'll get smoother the more we do it. Alright, move up.
You could druid.
Park here. We're going to get mana real quick before we go into this next part. So if you guys can just chill here and get mana, that'd be great. Let me know when we're at full mana.
Almost everyone is.
Alright, sweet. So on this next part, we are going to go to the far right, just like we did in the first room. The first corner we're going to hit is the one directly in front of us to the right. So let's get these two suppression devices down that are directly in front of us. Pull this hatcher.
Stop AoEing, guys.
Pull this hatcher, kill it.
Yeah, when you guys kill all these whelps, you slow us down a lot because they're gonna respawn and then Ducky has to go try to pick them up.
Molly, move it out of the flame strike. It's underneath this trap.
Sorry, I didn't see it. Thank you.
Alright, can we pull some mobs back to where we are now? Nabs, I said. Nabs.
Can tanks get salve off? You guys rebuffed it while we were fighting.
Corner, guys. Into the corner. We've moved up. I'm gonna mark myself.
Suppression device behind us.
Here. So here's a helpful. Everybody go and just run straight into the corner, and then turn your camera around so that you can see what you need to see. Like turn your character's model so that they're facing out and they can cast and do what they need to do, but get in the corner of the room. Like practice that because you're going to need to do it soon.
Okay, you guys should all be right in the corner unless you are a tank or a hunter pulling.
Get in the corner, please. In the corner.
We're incrementally pulling whelps because people are outside fighting them and other shit. Like just get in the fucking corner. Let Ducky take them
so
up,
at this point, we can have hunters out pulling mobs to us, but that's it.
We definitely need hunters continuing to pull.
Yeah, we're a little bit slow on this, so don't get in a hurry and pull too many extras.
We're gonna have to move from the flame strike.
Get out. The whole raid's got to move. The whole raid's got to go.
We're suppressed.
So I think there are some rogues that I've assigned to that job that are doing damage. Like your job isn't to do damage here; it's literally to stay stealth as long as you can. So please remember that. If you have to use your vanish, do so. Everybody
Let's
else,
clear these out. Let's
move
go
up.
Back to the corner.
Our roads.
No, no, we're moving up. We're moving up. Everybody move up into this nest.
Kill those mobs on Ducky, please, if you can. If you're a hunter, shoot them. And they respond.
Keep moving. Keep moving. We'll kill them as they come up. Keep moving. This is totally fine, guys. This is like all part of it. This is the longest part of BWL by far. So just it is what it is. It's fine. All right, rogues, keep pushing up. Keep hitting these suppression devices.
Make sure you guys all have mana.
The Broodlord has an incredibly large aggro radius, so make sure when you're going up there to pull mobs, you don't go too far. We don't want to fight him right now. We need a hatcher, though. Hunters, you're not doing your job.
Molly's fault.
One
Thank
rogue, go
you.
back to the previous suppression device, please.
Thank you.
Can we get ready to grab that next one too? This one does.
Pulling back, guys.
Kill this hatcher quick. Single target.
We got a second flame strike in the raid. Guys, get out of that. Get all the way back in the back to avoid the flame strike damage. Actually, it's still in the back. No way avoiding that. Everybody move back to the first corner. We're in a bad spot right now. Get out of that corner. Get out of that corner. Move back to the first corner, or else you're going to die. This is good right here on the wall. This is fine. This is fine. Just trying to be proactive so you guys don't get killed by fire on the ground. Cool. Let's AoE these down. Go back to our corner and then get some mana. Go back to the nest. Sorry, I said corner, but I meant the nest. My fault. AoE these down.
We're drinking now, yeah?
Yes. Yes.
Everyone tuck in really close. If you body
All the
pull
way in
one
the
of
back,
these,
please.
Keith,
All the way in the back,
Atlas,
please.
everyone,
Backside
you're
of
in
the
the
nest.
fucking back.
Everybody except the rogues that are out there that are.
Kill these, keep drinking. Our healers are so low.
So all I'm seeing is one more hatcher, which is good news.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Let's
Some
go ahead and pull it.
combaters.
Yeah, let's pull it. I'm just thinking ahead about this next fight, so we got
I think
time.
we should be good after this.
Yep. The way this fight will work is if you guys can go ahead and look at the end of the room.
Watch out, we got
after this fight.
respawns. We got respawns. We got a pack coming. Back up into the corner. It's
Sheep,
not going to
sheep,
matter now.
sheep, sheep,
Sheep's off.
sheep, 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 mages sheep, mages sheep, mages sheep. Oh my god, you're not sheeping. So bad, mages. You're so
I got a
bad.
triangle.
All of you are so. We're gonna pick one up at a time and kill it. Don't AoE, please. Don't AoE right now.
We're killing the square. Do not AoE.
Kill the
We're
moon.
killing the square.
Kill them. Kill moon.
Kill moon.
Square. That was a really good call. True shot. Thank you. I'm not really sure, mages, why I had to say sheep 37 times before that happened, but
We got hit with increased cast time by like 400% or whatever.
Excellent. Thank you.
Just communication next time
Yes,
when
that'd
something
be
like
great.
that happens.
Because I would have changed my plan if you had said that. We would have just killed them. Because I think we're okay. Alright. Can we move up into the next cubby, please? One more cubby, everybody. We're going to drink here. We're going to get these whelps. Dig in right here, into the back. Into the back, please. As soon as we get out of combat, we're going to get prepared to pull the boss. I can't really explain this because I can't be there, but you guys have all watched the video. I trust that you have all watched the video.
It's literally just a threat fight and a lot of tank damage.
Melee, you're going to get knocked back. You're going to have to manage your own damage, healers, and range DPS. The position where you're supposed to stand is literally on the other end, like over here.
Ducky, you're going first, yeah?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, Ducky's
So,
gonna go
so
to the
once he
boss.
draws aggro, you want range to run up past the door to the other corner?
Yes, but we're going to get all these suppression devices first to make it so that you guys can get over there.
This is super threat sensitive fight. There's a threat drop. I'm just gonna go over real quick. There's a threat drop. If you are high on threat, you are going to get boss threat and you will die. You need to be at like 60%. Really fucking low. There's a big knockback. Everyone, if you're tanking, put your back up to a wall. Boss will be taking out for the wall. He has a blast wave. You'll see it on DBM. Melee run out. We pulled. Ducky grab him. Yeah, Ducky grab him.
Running up.
Yeah, we'll find this cover.
Just pull him into the corner. Pull him into that corner. That's fine. Pull him into that corner. Recover. Recover. Kill the tank.
It's on Molly right now. Keep Molly up. All DPS, you're killing the whelps. Healers on tanks.
That's a wipe. Just wipe it up.
Right.
So I need your guys' help on this. I'm not really sure how we're going to get up there to get those suppression devices down, unless you guys just want to tank him in that cubby, which is not the way that my tanks have ever done this before.
You gotta have a rogue with improved stealth or vanish. Have one rogue vanish and do it because you have improved stealth when you vanish.
Right. Okay.
Please don't heal Maggie.
Because his aggro range really far away. You need improved stealth. You gotta have it to the talent or vanish and do it real quick.
Yeah, we're not going to have it, so it'll just be vanish.
I don't. Yeah, vanish Tigers, man. That's exactly what happened. I think someone pulled.
It was
vanished.
me.
We still had him.
I'd vanished, but I don't think I vanished. I would think I was just stealth.
Okay.
The issue is we need to kill the whelps before we do that because I was attacked by whelps. So there has to be some coordination there that didn't happen. Like, you guys seem like you don't really understand anywhere what's going on right now. I kind of feel like there's like a leash. I'm kind of like dragging most of you along. I really need you guys to understand what's happening here. And if you don't understand, I need you to speak up. I'm totally fine tanking the boss in that cubby where we pulled him to. Like, that's where we used to tank him back in the day. That's just not where people tank him today. And I don't have the answer to get in there because I'm not a warrior tank. So
I feel like there's so little damage going on that even if we're suppressed, it really doesn't matter. Like, as long as the tank is up there, grab and move over. Like, we can pick him up. Have Ducky pick up all the ads. Maybe this is the answer, right? Like, Ducky doesn't tank first, he's still grabbing ads or something. Maybe Molly starts or I start. And, like, the damage isn't high. It's not super high. I mean, you get the moral strike, but there's no raid damage as long as no one's up there with us. So I don't see any problems with us. Just even tank body pulling and everyone DPSing the whelps. Rogues on suppression, we just sort of waddle over there.
Looking at the video, we should be able to get one cubby further forward before pulling.
correct.
So maybe that's the answer. Like, we'd walk up and we've got suppression as we make that first step, but one of the warriors body pulls him. And then a rogue grabs the suppression, we don't have to worry about vanish.
With a FAP, stop the slow and you can just run for the tank.
You're definitely going to want a stone shield potion.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's going to melt you.
His moral strike hit me for 5.6.
Guys, the good news is we get to do the suppression room one more time.
And we did it really well the first time. Till the end.
Yeah. Okay, so now that we have a plan, this is kind of what I was worried about, like this moment. So I'm glad we got that ironed out. And there's really no way to figure it out without seeing it 100%. So just to be clear, we are pulling him into his own doorway. Yeah. We are moseying towards that location. Why do I keep going into Ubers?
I think so, yeah.
So we pull him, like you said. The remaining rogues will get the traps free for the rest of the raid to keep moving. The raid's probably going to be suppressed for the first 10 seconds of the fight. So there's that last Nova is the concern.
Uh, 10 seconds. That seems like a long time.
Well, the suppression's 5 seconds, and that's assuming that all the rogues do their job in the first 5 seconds.
I guess, like, from my perspective, we're all in the cubby. Ducky's tanking some of the whelps. The rogues are in position. You're in stealth. Warrior body pulls. Rogues start popping. And you're suppressed for like 5 seconds tops.
So, alright.
I mean, does that
Type
work?
1 in raid. Yeah, it does. Type 1 in raid if you know where to stand on this fight. Alright, so I'm just saying shit that people already know. We'll find out. We'll find out.
How
Well,
about 2 if you don't?
So, I'll cover this real quick. Where we died, if you look adjacent, well, not adjacent, but if you look to the oblique across the room, you're going to see the other side of the room, and most range is going to stand over there. When I say most, I mean everybody. I'll point it out again when we get up there, but we're going to have to do this again first. Can we get like ranged and healers to stand here, please? Ranged and healers to stand over here, please. Let's get buffs. If we don't have buffs, let's get buffs out. Ranged and healers over here. Tanks. Anybody else that's going to be pulling mobs to this area needs to be in this area here. All right, let's do it. Please be careful with these pulls. Like, just because it was good the first time, don't take it for granted. Let the mages go away. We'll pull the hatchers. Then we'll pull the mages. Don't pull the hatcher yet. Don't pull that hatcher. I can see you thinking about it. Don't do it. Make sure you pull it now. Not now. You waited too long. Yeah, it's a little tricky. Maybe mages should be sheeping here just in case. Be ready to sheep if we pull them. Or pull the mages now would be great. Do that. Sheep. Kill square. Kill square.
Because the Mortal Strike can cause an immediate tank gib, 2 tanks will fight for threat.
Don't run up too far. You're going to pull the hatchers, guys. Don't run up too far. Stay back.
Melee will stand behind him and
keep those sheep. Let's kill the hatcher, please. Keep those sheep and let's kill the hatcher. Very nice. Moon.
Can we not put frost traps down? It makes it really hard to see the fire on the ground.
The mages can be kidney shot rogues. Let's get a hatcher gone. Hunters, I'd like you to pull a little bit quicker in the second room. We were kind of standing still for hours last time. Good job moving ranged.
Pulling another one.
Yeah.
This is great. I love the pace of these pulls.
Move. Let the range finish them off. Go ahead and pull another one if you can. Let's get some rogues up there to take out these devices so we can get the hunters further up to pull.
Are we killing the whelps? It seems like we're killing the whelps.
We at least need to pull the next whelps. There we go.
Well, yeah, we have to be able to get up there to get the suppression device. Everybody else should be staying back. We're not going up yet. We're not going up yet. We're just literally letting hunters and rogues do their thing. Hunter rogue coordination.
Rogues, one of you should be on the suppression height device closest
Next
to the
pull might be tricky. Good job. We did it. Kill skull, guys. Suppression devices are going to pop up again here in a second. Get ready to take them out again. Rest of the raid should be back. Rest of the raid should be back. We're not going to move up until after those mages have been pulled. If we can get those mages pulled anytime now, that'd be great.
They're patting back upstairs.
Okay, cool. Let's do the hatchers then.
With 3 sunders. Please, warriors. I'm begging you. You're gonna speed everything up.
First
Everybody move up.
Thunder,
Everybody move up.
warrior.
Everybody move up.
Healer's mana is
Right
getting
here.
kind of low.
Right here.
Yeah, we're gonna need.
That's fine. We're gonna chill here and drink. Get into this cubby. Middle cubby.
Can you
With the
mark
2
yourself,
nest.
Tom?
Square. I'm square.
There's a flame
Please
strike
stop
on us.
melee
Get
weaving.
out. There's a flame strike
Move
on us.
to
Get out.
the other corner right here. Finish off these whelps. This is not good. Go back to the starting place. We got too many people down right now. Go back to the starting place. Get some reses out on Bloody and Fat Magic, and then we'll get mana. We'll do it again. No harm, no foul.
Rogues, if you lose stealth, look at your debuffs. Get out of the consecration so that the damage stops stacking. And once you see the debuff fall off, pop vanish.
Rogues, get in a position. Make sure those devices are down. Hunters, you should be up there ready to pull those mages. Bloody Kings. Why is Bloody Kings not able to be res?
He's too far away.
Combat? Okay.
You want me to one back?
No. No, we'll get you. We're going to do these mages first. Get the sheeps out, please. Mages, sheep at your own discretion. We're going to kill Star first. Pull back, please. Alright, you probably can't. This is fine. Diamond is next. Avoid AoEing, please. Rogues, you should be kidney shotting these. Alright, this trash is literally just stupid. Like, it's not hard. It's ridiculous. Alright, everybody move up to the corner. Let's get Bloody King's res as soon as we can. Where is he dead? I killed.
We have to kill whelps.
Middle
In the
cubby.
corner.
Middle cubby.
Alright, everybody don't go to the corner yet. We have to res Bloody King.
We have to
Come
kill
back to
these
this.
whelps.
Tom Ganks is marked. You should be on Tom Ganks. Everybody in this raid should be on Tom Ganks. Yep, keep moving, guys. All the way to the turnaround up here. Yeah, this is good.
I don't waste mana until they're all grouped up.
Yep, on this landing right here, the middle landing, just kill them. Drink here a little bit. We're gonna pull some hatchers. As soon as you can, pull that hatcher. Oh, do it, do it, do it.
I'm gonna need mage sheeps.
We pulled sheep.
Yeah, mage is sheep at will. We'll kill square first.
Oh, okay.
Ducky, can you get off?
I want to see stuns on these mobs consistently. Moon is next.
Rogue, if you can stealth right now, please get ahead the next device.
Why are people AoEing when their taskmaster's up?
Skyrican, you can get that one right now.
Guys, do not AoE until we like call for it for the whelps. Like this should all be single targeted. We're saving the whelps and we AoE them when we call for it.
So I don't know if you see, we just had a bunch of whelps respawn, and that's because we killed them. And if you don't kill them, they just sit punching Ducky forever, and it's really, really easy to control this whole gauntlet.
Move up to the
When you
corner,
kill
please.
them.
Move up to the first corner, all the way across. I'm gonna start. Here's the plan, rogues and hunters. I'm going to direct the raid. If I am encroaching on your ability to do your job, then you're moving too slowly. All right. So let's just play it that way.
We gotta pull the whelps off before we can disarm.
No. I get it. What I'm saying though is, in order to be less confusing, if for some reason you can't do your job, just let me know.
Get out of the fire. Get out of the fire.
Everyone, get out of the
Clears
corner.
everyone out of the fire. These whelps are slowly dying. I don't know if melee are just getting bored or what. Stop fucking hitting them. Holy fuck.
Need
All
a
right,
rogue with
now
stealth up in front.
let's get in the corner. Everybody in the corner. Hard corner. Hard corner. Get in the corner. Get in the corner's asshole. Get in it. Get in it. Way in there. Now AoE these whelps. Kill them and then drink.
Yeah, the only time any damage is going on these whelps is when Tom calls for AoE on them. Seriously. Do not auto them. Don't do anything.
So now, right now, rogues and hunters should be doing work. And what's going to happen is we're going to get some whelps to pull back. But we're not going to worry about whelps. We're just going to pull them back. And we're going to pull the mobs that matter. We're going to kill them. We're going to hold the whelps. And then we're going to kill the whelps after that. And then we're going to drink again. We're going to rinse and repeat that a couple times. And then we'll move up. Do what you need to do here. If you need to scatter for flame strike. It's going out right now. Move. Back to the... Yep, good job. And you guys aren't moving. Not so good.
The corner is a safe space.
Is it really?
I didn't hit the corner yet.
No, just that one moment. Yeah. Let's move up. Let's go ahead and dig in our first nest here. Everybody in the nest. Oh, we got the hatcher. All right, cool. Kill the hatcher. Get out of it. Get out of there. So the goal right now is for us to be on the nest. Everybody in the raid to be on the nest.
Okay.
Then we're going to kill these whelps, and then we're going to drink. Everybody in the raid get in the nest, please, including hunters and rogues. Alright, drink quick. Get full mana. Go ahead and check your raid buff.
I'm salving warriors.
Let's do raid buffs now, because we're probably going to pull in the next 5 minutes. You guys need to back up into this corner a little bit further, so you're not aggroing. Alright, the goal is to move to the next cubby. Ready, set, go. Just go. Let's just go. The next cubby, but get into the first corner, so that we have room to work with for the flame strike. You guys aren't listening super well. Get in that first corner there.
Which is the
Get
first,
back in
left
the
or
first
right?
corner. The first one you come to.
Please do not AoE these whelps. We were doing so well. Please do not kill the whelps.
Alright, rogues and hunters. How many more do we got here?
I mean, we
the
just
rogue
have
has
whelps
stealth.
left.
Well, if
Yeah,
the
cool.
hunter that have more range, please grab. Well,
So here's the plan. We're going to move around this pillar right here into the first corner of the next pillar, and we're going to park it right there.
Hug right, please.
So we want to get these suppression devices down, and then we want to move around. Do not go out, or you will aggro the boss. Do it now.
Hug the wall.
Hug the
The
wall.
body. The range on this boss is super huge.
Alright, so if you look at the boss right now, that's the direction you are making a beeline towards if you are ranged and melee and tanks and everyone. He will be tanked right where he stands. The warriors will have their backs against a wall to avoid the knockback.
Ducky, I'm going to be taking whelps. I want you to take the boss.
okay.
Rogues, when we pull this, Twist, I want you to get the device straight across the room from us. I'll get the one right in front of us, and Real get the one on the right.
Warriors, pull bridge. We're ready to go. Check yourselves.
We are. We're ready to go. Let's do it.
Your rogue's in position. Ducky, you're okay to pull.
I'm good. This corner, yes? This is where we want him?
Yep.
There's
No.
whelps on the right one.
No. Not that corner. The corner where he stands.
Yeah.
Right where he stands.
Roger,
Yeah.
Dodger.
Alright, cool. You're aggroing first. Do it.
Yep. Go ahead, Ducky.
Alright.
Don't be too close to the boss. Do not be too close to the boss. Holy shit. Let the tanks position him. Let the tanks position him. Heals. We gotta move. We gotta keep moving.
Ducky.
We gotta keep moving. Heal Ducky. We gotta keep moving, guys. Just move to the right here. Just move to the right here. Let him be where he is. Just move to the right here. This is fine. This is fine.
DPS, you're killing the whelps. Ducky is dead. Keep Molly up. Keep Smuzzy up. Keep Molly up. Keep Smuzzy up. DPS on the whelps.
Get your backs into the corner.
Kill the whelps.
Tanks. Get your backs into the
You
far
have
corner
to
there
have
where
a shield
Ducky's
on,
dead.
Smuzzy.
Sorry?
You have to have a shield on.
I did.
I need you to turn the boss, please. God almighty. Thank you.
Oh
It's
my
dead
god.
again. It's on Molly.
Heal me quick. Thank you.
Melee, if you need to get out and heal yourself.
Trock it. Watch your threat. Trock it. Nagy.
Range, take care of the whelps.
Casters, you're soloing whelps here. You are the people responsible for them. Keep Molly up. Need to have
major
Demo
heals.
Molly.
Major heals on tanks, guys. Come on.
Dead.
Watch your
Easy.
threat, everyone. Watch your threat.
Easy up. It's on Lysimac. Lysimac, turn him, please.
Face the wall.
Trock
You gotta
it.
turn
Free
him.
to
That
play.
cleave will kill us. That cleave will kill us. Turn him. Get out
Trock
of the
it.
way.
Free to play.
Watch your threat, free.
Bloody, put on this.
Can't get near him.
Stop DPS if you're a DPS right now. Threat's kind of wonky. Let us reestablish. It's on
I got
Smuzzy.
it.
Keep Smuzzy up.
Smuzzy up. Get to him.
We got a suppression up. We need a rogue to get up.
If any rogue has vanished.
Tom Ganks just got ported. If you can heal Tom Ganks, that'd be great. Alright, sweet. Thank you.
Caster's AoE.
Dead.
Smuzzy's dead. It's back on Scott.
So this issue right here is 100% a tanks not understanding where to be for this fight. So maybe we should just change the position.
It's all easy. Keep easy up.
This isn't a wipe, guys. Keep going.
Still doable.
Keep it up.
Do you guys need help with welts? Or you good? Survive. Use a bandage.
It is perma suppressed.
Play, put on a shield and taunt that.
You can't taunt.
You can't taunt. You gotta fight for threat.
Fuck me, I got killed by whelps, dude.
It's on Cinder. Cinder's evasion tanking.
Not anymore.
Hunter's mark on the boss. Put it up now. Spread out.
18K.
1%, guys.
You got it. You got it.
Don't say that yet. Holy fuck. Please kill the boss.
Kill the boss. Come on, yo.
9,000 damage.
Thank God.
Good job.
Oh my god. Good job, guys.
Literally like pulling my hair out.
Yeah, so I think if suppression ever comes up on the tanks, like threat is just gonna be a fucking nightmare.
We gotta run back, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't pretty, but we did it, guys. Making progress.
Progress feels bad.
Only because you progressed on this boss so many times, Tom.
Hey man, positive mental attitude. We're doing it. 3 bosses down.
Yeah, I think there's a lot to reflect on for that particular boss.
Yeah, so I just want to speak for a second on that. The initial issue that I think can be solved here is tanks not being able to get into the position based on suppression and all that. Like honestly, none of that matters to me. Like that's all a side effect of why the tanks couldn't be where they were. The bottom line of why that went so poorly is because tanks were not in the position they needed to be in when they needed to be there. So all the other stuff is secondary and tertiary to that reason. They were reasons, yes, but that is the thing. And so I want to point out what didn't happen, and that is the tank's back is supposed to be in a corner of the gate. At no point until you were actually knocked into the gate did I see any tank make an attempt to put their back in the correct place. So as a result, I think we should maybe alter where we try to tank him. Maybe pulling him into that second cubby that we started in, because we're already kind of in position there, and we can move the raid where we need to move the raid, and it's kind of impossible to like not have him positioned. Like I said, that's the way my guild used to do it. We would just tank him in that cubby, and that'd be the end of it.
Can I ask a question? It seemed
Yeah.
like the tanks just got global when they died. Is that just a mechanic of?
Partially, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, his Mortal Strike hits for a lot of damage, and so tanks have a high amount of mitigation, and so his Mortal Strike hits for like 10k, and so with all the mitigation, they do between 5,000 and 7,000 damage per hit. I'm not sure what a tank's health is, but
Yeah, because like most of the time we were able to heal them afterwards, but like every time the tank died, it seemed like they just got completely.
yeah. So the way this fight works is you have like, we used to have 6 warriors like fighting for threat. It's a little inefficient, but you guys can see why now it's important to have more than 2 or 3, because if they get gone, you're not taunting. So it's all about fighting for threat. Warriors supposed to be just balls to the wall fighting for threat, because he's going to drop threat on one of the targets and go after somebody else. Basically, they need to pick it up to my understanding, that's how Mortal Strike works.
I don't know. Every other guild's logs, he automatically casts Blast Wave after Mortal. And
Yeah, I got doubled hit. That's what dropped me.
And every guild is having this problem, and tanks are dying.
Yeah, so I just proposed for next week we just pull him into that cubby and make it a little bit easier on us. Instead of having to go meet him, he meets us halfway.
And when you say the cubby,
where we pulled from, we'll pull him
okay.
to that area.
And then we'll where does the raid go?
Yeah, we'll position them adjacent, probably to the front half of that corner. I'll show you when we get up here.
Okay.
Because we're going to have to clear the whole suppression room right now in order to do the next boss, or the next trash.
Oh, okay. Not the whole, right? We got the shortcut.
The second half, the second room we need to, yeah. Everything will just stay dead. I was kind of hoping the trash wouldn't have respawned. That's kind of sucks.
Right. Yeah.
Wait, why don't we have the shortcut? What the hell?
Oh, that gate never opens, dude.
Huh?
That gate opens after you kill Nath, and that's it.
So will all of this trash now die forever?
Yes. Now that the boss is dead, all these guys will be dead once we kill them.
Alright, can we do this trash one more time, please?
Love this game.
Let's get buffs out and stuff real quick.
You guys know where you need to be standing, and you're all standing in a straight line in the wrong spots, so get where you need to be.
Ooh, my
Where
god.
that body pool? Sheep?
Quickly.
I got square. No AoE. Somebody shoots the other one that's on your. Oh, we're good.
Salve on tanks.
Click it off.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize that would happen, obviously.
Can I snag some water from my mage? Anyone that has extras mid?
I need to make more.
So, DPS warriors, I swear, these mobs take like 10 seconds to kill, and they all die with 4 stacks of Sunder. I don't know how we need to get in this pattern of like literally your job is a Sunder. You walk up, and your first level is a Sunder. There should be 10 stacks of Sunder on every single mob as soon as you walk in. And it feels like no one is doing it, and I'm kind of losing my mind. It's a buff to your damage, it's a buff to everyone's damage.
Are we going left?
No. They're doing nothing different.
Please don't kill the whelps. Please just tank them. Please don't AoE the whelps.
That's what makes it
I
take so long,
thought they
guys, when
didn't
you just
respond.
literally waste all your mana on AoEing those whelps instead of letting them be grouped up. It's slowing the process because you're literally having to sit and try to get mana back when we shouldn't be wasting our mana on AoE until they're stacked up anyways. So it's a pretty simple concept to grasp. Stop AoEing until we call for it.
We're doing right side, right? There's a big suppression here.
Mm-hmm. Rogues and hunters.
Thank you on the
rogues are
Sunders.
asleep right now.
Very good Sunders.
Sleepy rogues. We're not moving up. We're not moving up. A lot of whelps there. Anyone heal
Probably kill
Ducky,
him
guys?
now. Yeah, we probably kill him.
Kill him, please. Before they kill Ducky. We need a hunter to be pulling. We need a hunter to still be pulling these ads.
We're gonna need mana
I'm getting
soon.
mana, so someone else can handle that, please.
Healers need mana.
If you're out of combat, drink now.
Drink.
I don't think they're respawning. Are they respawning?
I don't think the whelps do
don't.
respawn.
They don't respond.
Oh, sick.
So there's no reason not to kill them now.
Alright. Alright.
I'm getting the healers, I guess. Fuck,
Yeah, pull the 3 orcs, and we're probably gonna get a hatcher with them. So
That's
just
fine.
sheep,
Yeah,
just pull
just
them, go.
sheep them
Pull
all.
them.
Yeah,
Sheep,
yeah.
sheep, kill skull. Sheep, kill skull.
Oh,
Got
we're good.
triangle?
We're good. We didn't get hatched.
Skull.
Alright, kill triangle. You guys stay engaged here. We got 30 more minutes this raid. I'd like to kill another boss. You guys are playing like this is too late for you. If it's too late for you, then I don't know what to tell you what we're going to do as our last hour of a raid. I know it's not normal that we're raiding this late because we kill MC so fast, but we need to get to that point with BWL, so you got to work. Come on. Keep moving up. Keep moving up. Melt all this stuff. Just melt it. Go.
Suppression.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Up the landings. Let's go. Keep going. Keep going. All the way to the corner. Kill everything on the way. Drag everything to that corner. Kill it. We'll stop there.
Oh, it's only whelps. Nice.
Oh, sweet.
Yes.
I think everything else is whelps in the boss room.
And these are all off for us, dude.
Pull all these whelps. Pull every whelp in this room right now, please. Rogues, go and get rid of these devices. Group up together, guys. Don't spread out too far. You can't. AOE's not efficient if you're too far apart.
Can a hunter or ranged pull the ones that are far away, please? Behind us.
I think I crashed.
Thank you.
Twist grass. Are you still trying to go daggers? You stop going daggers? If I have to keep telling you that what you're rolling best in slot for is not best in slot.
I thought 8 pieces best in slot.
Not for a dagger rogue, it's not. There are other boots.
Southern Warrior.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. BZ, you're right.
Yo,
Succubus just pulled that stuff.
Wake up, wake up, wake up,
Yeah,
wake
that's
up.
my
grabbing
bad.
technicians. I'm grabbing technicians. I'm pulling.
We are going to kill the warlocks, guys. Ignore the technicians. Get out of the rain of fire. We're going to kill warlocks. Kill Skull. Try to pull it away. Do not stand there. Do not stand there. You're going to get melted if you're in the middle of all that. You're going to get destroyed by bombs. Get away. Don't let them finish casting.
We're gonna need a banish on one of these ads that's spawning over on the side here.
Yes, warlocks wake up. You're going to have to banish.
These, by the way. Use your CC.
Well, this is one
Snagging's
way
on
to
the
do it.
banish. Track it back up the banish.
Out of here.
I've got like legitimately all of the technicians on me throwing bombs, so we should
Yeah,
be
just
okay.
keep dodging.
Yeah, we're alright.
Melee, you can take out the technician.
Where's the fall guard?
Didn't
It
come
didn't
out.
happen. We killed it. We just totally just shit on that trash without even thinking about it.
Good job. It's funny.
Yeah,
we're
Luke
actually
was
gonna
saying
do we're actually gonna do that same thing again because we don't honestly have time to sit here and dick around. Just look alive and do your job. The only thing better we can do there is let them be organized. Kind of what direction they
Yeah,
come
I
out
just
in.
need the only people that should hit engineers or mages. Just
Right.
marking
Yeah, let's have
explosion.
them grab it
and
next time.
Also, be aware that Fire Maul is padding right now and comes up to that door, so we don't want to pull.
I know.
Oh, stop real quick. Everybody come up here real quick, please. Everybody over here, please. Calm gang. I'll mark myself. Skull. Alright, everybody just stand right here for a second. I'm going to show you Fire Maul. We're going to position Fire Maul right here. Tanks will be standing here with their cloaks on. Ranged and healers will be standing here out of line of sight for this fight. So go ahead and do that if you're ranged and healers. Melee will be here. This is your safe zone. So as you can see, healers are in line of sight of melee all the time and main tanks when they move in and out. And melee, you just do this. You go bang, 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 run out. You go in, bang, 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 you run out. You go in, you go bang, 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 and you run out. You go in, you go bang, 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 and you run out. This is not a melee fight. This is a ranged fight. Melee, you're going to be getting debuffs. I think the number you're looking for is like 5. You don't want any more than 5 stacks. Yeah. Easy fight. Easy tank and spinning fight. Any questions?
I get intellect. True shot, please.
We're not doing the boss yet. We got more trash to kill. But yeah.
Can we go over where we're going for Broodlord too? What we're gonna do for Broodlord?
You did Broodlord.
Yeah,
no, I know, but for next week.
So Broodlord's kind of the opposite corner. We do kind of this number right here. Tanks stand here. The rest of the group waits for Broodlord to go into the cubby. They heal the tanks from here, and then they move past, and they go to the opposite position. Or maybe you guys would prefer we tank Broodlord in this corner, which is a little bit harder to pull off because of his angle. It's much easier to tank him in this corner because he runs directly to the tank. You know what I'm saying? I think we should do it this way. It's the same thing. Where you guys are standing is essentially where we kill Broodlord. We just stand back at this way. Range stands here. Melee moves up. Does that make sense? Yes, no?
Got it.
Alright, cool.
Come Skarma.
We need to pull. I mean,
Should pull trash, right? I
Yeah,
had one
we should
question
pull
on
trash.
fire map positioning. So you want tanks back to the wall here. The off tank, I'm guessing, is going to be standing at like a 90-degree angle, right?
I think. I'm not 100% certain.
Okay, so I'm like 98% sure you want to be sitting at like a 90-degree angle, so that you don't get hit like probably like a 91 or 92.
Yeah. No, you're
degree
right.
angle, so you
You're
don't get
right.
hit with the shadow flame cleave, but
So
you'll
it'll be
able
over
to
here,
taunt off.
in this area. Yeah.
So yeah, something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the expectation is healers are going to be bouncing back and forth, right? They'll drop here, they'll go over here to drop their sacks, they'll come back out here to heal the tanks, they'll
Correct.
dip
100%.
back out here. And the same
Okay,
thing with
you
range,
guys
right?
seeing that? So you go in, drop your stacks. You go in, you heal. And the cool part is from here you can heal the melee that are out as well. And that's what makes this such a powerful strat.
When we're positioning the boss, where should we be?
When you're positioning the boss, everybody in the raid except for the tank should be right here, behind this wall. Behind this wall, because the Shadow Flame will kill you, and nobody's wearing cloaks except for the tanks. Cool? Yeah, we'll do it. Let's do this trash real quick and we'll pull her.
Okay.
We've got 20 minutes.
Smozzy grab skull. DZ grab X. I'll grab square. Molly grab triangle. Mages
Oh
expect you to
god.
get.
Hope we don't pull it off. Scary.
Thank God.
Gather in a fire. I don't have the warlock here. Oh Jesus Christ.
We need to be on the skull immediately, guys. We need to be doing damage to skull ranged. I need you to be killing it, melt it. The rain of fire is killing the melee though. Tanks, can you do anything? Like, can you pull mobs at all or what?
We're working on it. Positioning of this is really tough because these fucking cast all day.
Yeah, X. Well, line of sight them. Like, run away. Like, run
Threat,
out of.
because everyone's doing damage.
Yeah, okay. I can fix that.
Okay, does AoE these fuckers?
Yeah, kill them. Kill them. Melt them, guys. Kill them. Everybody
Should be
else.
running around in a circle around the fucking ads and
Kill the
just arcane.
spellbinder. Triangle. Everybody else focus.
Casters on square, melee on triangle.
Man, gotta love those 6.9k crit.
Could you call out if you see what the vulnerability is? Like if it was frost there.
Yeah, I couldn't see.
And it'll be easier if it's just a caster's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like the suppression devices don't do anything anymore.
Yeah, but they're still fun to quit. Don't mess with my game.
Okay.
Alright,
So are Nexus crystals not out yet? I thought they came out with BWL.
Alright, everybody, look alive. Buff up. Get into position. Our next boss is Fireball.
Salvum
So
Warriors.
as far as tanks are concerned, I have the worst FR in this group. We're going to be stacking FR because that enables us to cheese the flame buffet mechanic entirely as tanks. So make sure DPS, this is not
Like, you don't think it's that good?
DPS.
Well, I don't know, guys.
Muted. Someone isn't muted, please.
Free to play.
Sorry.
So tanks will be wearing full FR. Please watch your threat. Like this, there's another big threat drop mechanic on this boss. Just be really careful. Naturally, it's going to be easier for us because there's a stacking FR debuff, so you're going to be having to dip in and out and in and out and in and out. But
is there a repair boss?
I can drop one.
I have an announcement to make really quick. My girlfriend told me to tell you guys to get your act together so that I can get some sleep.
Yeah.
Is there a repair pod over here?
I told her I would tell you. Alright, carry on.
So we'll have Ducky grabbing the boss first. We'll have Molly on as second tank, and instead of me taunting off for wing buffets, we'll have Smuzzy taunting off for wing buffets because my FR is lower than everyone else's.
Right now.
Sorry.
I'm just noticing all these people in the raid not where they need to be, and there is one place in the raid where every single human should be, and there's just one place and one place only. And I'm waiting till everybody stops scrambling and actually gets where they're supposed to be. It's like amazing. Grimmy and Molly, Smuzzy. Like, I don't care if you're a tank or not. There's one place to be right now while we're explaining this fight. Just prove to me that you guys know where you're supposed to be.
Boss can be coming very shortly.
All right, tanks, get in your positions right now.
Okay, never mind. I didn't realize he didn't pad that far.
Okay,
So,
Smuzzy,
like, Smuzzy, Real Baba Yaga. Real Baba Yaga, what in the hell are you doing, man?
I probably
You were
need
supposed
a
to be with the
healer
rest of the
to
raid,
come
bro.
hang out with me.
So the taunting timing here, like if we're gonna wipe, it's because the taunts do not position the boss properly. So the timing is really important. We're gonna be cheesing the threat drop mechanic by doing a taunt swap right before Wing Buffet. And when I say right before, I mean about 5 seconds before Wing Buffet goes out. You're gonna use your taunt button. You're going to get hit with the Wing Buffet, which is going to knock you back and reduce your threat, and the main tank is going to top back from you. Meanwhile, the boss is not going to move at all. And we are going to do that about every 15 seconds. That's the rotation tanks. It's very consistent. The fire resist is going to enable us to cheese the stacking debuff. So it should really only be a 2-tank fight. I've got Molly in tank gear, and I will also be wearing tank gear in case something weird happens. But
you want me in full tank gear? Or...
Melee, you should have pre-potted fire potions already.
So, Wing Buffet is roughly every 30 seconds. Shadow Flame is every 50. So the first Wing Buffet, we should get that and a Shadow Flame overlapping.
Yeah, so this fight's again a big healer tech. When that Shadow Flame goes out, it's like 6,000 burst to the tank. Like, use Powered Shield, precast big heals. Yeah, we need to pull. I got you. Yeah, I got you. Okay. We're pulling this time around.
The boss is incoming.
You got first on Molly.
Tanks, you should not be standing with us. You should be standing in the corner where you're going to get Shadow Flamed. Get over there.
Kentucky up.
Everybody else should be out of line of sight. Alright, now move in. Move in. Heal the tanks big time.
We do not want everyone hit by. We do not
Don't
want
get
everyone
Shadow
hit by.
Molly?
Wing Buffet's gonna
I
be
got,
going.
I got hit with the shadow.
Big heals on Ducky. Melee, when you get to 6 stacks, reset. Big heals on Ducky, he's dead.
Crater has 7 stacks.
Keep
My
Smuzzy
bad.
up.
I'm trying to move it back.
For right now, it should be 4 stacks. This is a wipe.
Keith, 7.
This is a wipe. Everybody stand in front of the boss and get Shadow Flame so we can do this again.
Okay, so this whole, like, all the tanks being hit by Shadow Flame, that is super not right. Like, we had 3 tanks all stand that first Shadow Flame to get hit. That is super wrong. It's 180 cleave in front of him. There's one tank, and only the tank that actually has a boss threat is going to get hit by that. Every other tank, you're standing just on his left leg or his right leg.
I'm being told that you guys have had a meeting on this. Tanks. And if you're a tank in this guild, you're 100%. Let me rephrase that. If you're a warrior in this guild, you are 100% expected to understand every fight before we get there. We have meetings to discuss these fights and these positions and what you're supposed to do and how you're supposed to stand. The fact that VZ has to remind you guys that you shouldn't all take Shadow Flame or you should not be standing in a certain place, like, gives me incredible pause
my God,
about what's been covered. You should know what's going on.
We have time for one more pull, right?
One more. Yeah, but we got to get in there and pull immediately. Anything that needs to be said about that fight needs to be said right now, because we're literally not going to wait. We're going to go in there, buff up, and pull.
Yeah, the reason we wipe on this is 2 reasons. A tank dies, which is getting hit by Shadow Flame. Every 15 seconds, healers need to spam big ass
Jumper
fucking
cables
heals.
went off, yeah.
Do you think you can res faster?
No,
I don't know at
we're
this
already
point.
halfway back. We're already almost back.
So healers, there's a big shadow damage that occurs. It's shadow flame. It's every 15 seconds. It hits for about 6k, and there's a bunch of incidental damage that's also coming because the boss melees us and other shit. So you need to be prepared to just cast a huge ass heal on the tanks every 15 seconds. If that doesn't happen, Ducky's gonna die, and that's why he died. Our taunt rotations on win clip weren't good. That first win clip, Ducky ate it. He got knocked back, and he was high enough on threat that wasn't a problem, but we need to be taunting 5 seconds before that goes off. I could try calling them out, but does anyone have any questions about how this fight works out? Like, one thing that we didn't talk about is healers having to dip in and out. Have you guys worked out how you're gonna coordinate that?
No, that there's nothing was talked about.
Who's the healing class lead right now? Pierce?
I mean, I'm the paladin class lead. There's no healing officer.
Okay. Does
So
anyone want to
ideally,
coordinate it? I can make it up.
Yeah, you guys split into 2 groups, right? And you go out and heal, and then the other one you swap.
Okay, so when... Okay. So you just don't heal for the first part if you're in this.
Yeah, that's roughly right. I mean, you can heal range because they're
You
gonna
can
be
heal.
taking
You can heal the melee, yeah, and the range.
Yeah.
Do you need a second to organize that?
No, I think we got it.
Sweet, awesome. All right, we're gonna wait till the last couple people get up here, and then we'll full buff. We got Cinder and Bloody Kings bringing up the rear.
Yep, both ran into Ubers like idiots.
Do all the healers see GOS heals? What's happening? I'm gonna assume yes.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I see it. Shouldn't we have a 4th in that first rotation?
I think having more healers in the first rotation is smarter because it allows for any pickup we may need while we're positioning.
Okay, I will be in the first rotation as well.
I am doing a raid check. We need to pull this.
Pierce, could you call out when the healer should switch?
Yeah, we're doing 4 stacks.
I think you're doing 6, right?
6 stacks, okay.
6 is the normal number here. That includes range, that includes melee. At 6 you should probably be pulling out. Fire protection potions are very strong.
Line of sight, guys.
Bandages are very strong.
Get up against the column.
Yeah, there were pets getting debuffs last time, so really scoot out.
Rainer.
Melee, you can probably be standing up where the tanks are right
Big. Get over here. Big.
I'm so sorry, I was configuring something.
I mean, shouldn't it be a hunter pulling this?
Ideally, yeah.
I was up there last pull and he aggroed before I shot, so I should be able to get close enough.
Well, he's incoming.
Alright, guys, let's do this.
Shadow Flame. Oh,
Sorry,
God.
This is why you have a hunter do this?
I'm
trying to
taunting
point
this
that
one
out again.
Buffet. I'm taunting this one Buffet. It resisted. That's great.
Got Molly.
Got
Be mindful of your sacks. Keep Ducky up, please. Keep Ducky up. Shadow Flame.
I taunted. I'm dead.
It's on me. Get ready to taunt Wing Buffet. Taunt Wing Buffet now.
You're alone. Unless
Oh, Christ.
I don't think tanks can just take stacks that debuff. I think we have to swap. And
How many stacks do you have?
I had 8, and it was kind of ridiculous.
We have a soul stone on Blessed Balls.
We are not doing another pull. Not how we roll. We raid on time, and that's it. Let me say real quick, guys, before you head out. I know it takes a pretty serious tone to run the raid, but that's basically just my nerves coming through, and everybody trying to do a really good job. So for the first night, for most of you guys, never having any idea what's going on in here, not bad. Not bad at all, considering there was a lot of things that could have gone a whole lot worse, and you listened really well and we got things done. The big issue here right now is we literally have tanks and people in the raid not knowing some of these encounters or what to do. We'll get this sorted out before tomorrow night so we can come in here and do this. Like, the only reason we didn't kill that boss right there is because tanks don't know what they're doing, and we need a little bit more time figuring it out. So
But I see why you want a hunter pull there too.
yes, absolutely have a hunter pull there because it took literally 8 ages to get Ducky where he needed to be, and it just doesn't make any sense.
If you guys are open to it and we think that we have this figured out for the tank, so I can pull it and I'm not going to take damage. I'll get it to Ducky and it'll be a much smoother pull. If you want to give it a try, we can, but if not, let's be done. People are resin right now, so.
That's how I did it earlier. There was no issue. I don't know.
Officers, are we coming back in here first tomorrow? Yes.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. We've got optional Sunday if we want to do MC.
Okay.
Tom, I almost like the idea of keeping him in the doorway and then just having us peek from that left-hand corner.
That's fine. If you guys want to do that, that's fine. I honestly don't know why this is such an issue here. I'm telling you, it's a tank issue. Like, you guys are missing some huge key issue, which is maybe the tanks need to be running in and out like the melee is. But yeah. Like, this is how we did it on the private servers every time, and it made so much more sense because the healers could heal the melee.
There are some positions, like clever line of sight positions, where pretty much everyone can avoid damage and the healers can be in range of everyone is actually just like kind of crazy.
So really quickly before we break for the night, we will try tanking it in this corner tomorrow instead, up against this grate.
Yeah, so you'll be there. Like that'd be an off tank. We'll have a tank here, right? So
Let's
as
see,
main
how is
tank off
that
tank.
literally any different than what we were just doing?
Because here's the difference. Here's the difference, right? Can someone go be the dragon? And
I'm the
stay where you are,
dragon.
Tom.
I'm the dragon.
No. Go back to where we were. Watch out! We're not gonna body pull. Just pathing.
He hasn't come far.
Okay.
That's why I fucked up pulling the first time.
Okay. This is what I've seen here. We've got off tank here. This is one that's tanking and taunting the wing buffet. We've got main tank here. This is dragon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let someone be dragon. Got some healers stand right here and show like your line of sight of Tom. You're not line of sight of dragon. Literally just spamming into the tanks. Spamming into the off tank right here. Nothing going on. Range if they want to shoot. They come out here. Range it, then they would go back and forth right here. They're in lots of healers. Melee do the exact same thing. Melee right here. Wiggle in, wiggle out.
Well, melee actually come in from this side right here.
That too. Yep, that's fine too.
Melee are on the back side of this pillar here.
The downside with this
Okay,
approach
that makes
is
sense.
if the tanks get punted anywhere, there's a bunch of knockback mechanics that wing clip. If they get sent anywhere, it's really fucking messy. But
well, that's why I think like you said, you just have to position really well with your back up against the wall.
Yep.
All right, that's fine. We'll plan for that tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, guys, good job for night one. Please make sure you bring the appropriate consumables for tomorrow, knowing what's ahead. All right, we'll see you tomorrow, same time.
Trade me your hourglass hand before you get out. Check your bags.
Good job tonight, guys. We'll get it tomorrow.
Yeah, the rest of these bosses should go pretty easy, at least after this.
Where did we say we're gonna kill the boss tomorrow?
Up here.
Oh, thank God.
Thanks for the portal.